Alrighty, well, ready to kick things off, and it seems like a bit of pace actually from Marsborne. In fact, relentless pace out of middle, through into elbow, 2 big kills, straight back from Fruit Cup, but Marsborne wiping the floor here.
I mean, Bluejays pistols were strong in their semifinals, and this is quite the turnaround from Slight last live dualies, and yeah, what are you gonna do? You got dualies, armor, and a smoke. I think, you know, that expression from Slight where he just kind of tilted his head back like, all right, I'm saving, I guess, here. But, you know, it's a fast-paced start there for Marsborne.
Yeah, very fast. These dualies. Oh my
God.
Jeez. Fired up with the 3K there in the pistol as well. So a nice entry from Motum. He had a great game in that semi-finals. Top end of that scoreboard. And yeah, was firing on all cylinders. I think, you know, if certain individuals step up here,
yeah,
Marsborne could take this. They could cause the upset for sure. That sets a bit of a tone, doesn't it? That's quite a statement to come into map 1.
It is, and I mean, this is Marsborne's map pick, so you would kind of assume that they would want to start off with that, you know, our map pick confidence right now. And unless, you know, Bluejays can kind of find something early on to kind of, you know, bring that comfortable level back. And, oh, I mean, I still don't do that.
It's crispy. Yeah, neither does mine. Mine whips 35 bullets and then I get 2 speed.
5 and 88, buddy, 5 and 88. That is a quick round, too, and a fairly lopsided kill scoreboard for them right now. 1 kill for Fruit Cup for all of Bluejays currently. But I am enticed to assume that there will be more kills for them this round.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? And what's actually quite interesting about what Marsborne have just gone for there is knowing that they're against the full eco, they didn't go for any SMGs. They didn't play any kind of bonus at all. They went straight in with the Galils and that AK. They keep everybody alive. They keep it nice and tidy. Now they're going with the rifles. They've got a nice little buffer in the bank as well, $2,500 on everyone. If they lose this, they'll have a second chance at it.
Yeah, something that actually is kind of a telltale sign, like, oh, second round, no SMGs. Third round, they don't want to be aggressive because, like, you have an SMG, you have to kind of force something. It's like they're forcing these fights towards Jaguar and Wolfie. Out left, scratching his head. Nade goes in, flash over top and bottom. It is wide open here, and it is Wolfie to come out with the trades, but it is going to be other Wolfie left alive. I was thinking for a second I would misread that, but yeah, 1-on-2, Wolfie v Wolfie x Fruit Cup combined.
Oh, the spam damage through this smoke is kind of brutal, but Wolfie's low on health. Just sat in that cloud. Mind games here. Nah, it's not going to happen. All right, I liked it. It felt like he was cooking for a second, but yeah, Fruit Cup just reads that like a book.
Yeah.
That was it back. That's well played.
I mean, Bluejays, they got the kills, and they got the rifle, keeping 2 alive, so the economy's a little still shaky. No, you know, a little giraffe baby legs right now, feeling a little wobbly, but it is going to be Marsborne coming back in. They got just enough money to kind of squeak by with a pretty similar buy that we saw in the round prior. Galils and 2 AKs this time. And maybe Marsborne maybe go a little bit quicker this time, but the fight for mid is always one that is strongly contested.
All right, well, it's just standard B slope until, but just an airstrike with those grenades and the molly as well, spammed a brutal onto Grizz. Yet to see anybody in this round. He's down to 25 points of health. Molly, we sent back the other way, but it's Slight to draw first blood. That's onto minus as well. A better start here for Bluejays. They're going to tie things up 2 apiece, and more than likely they'll take a third as a freebie in the next as well, if they can get this over the line. But Marsborne regrouping, looking ready to hit this B-bomb site.
Fruit Cup. We're going to probably see some action here along with Snav. Snav was kind of a huge performer in the semifinals, putting up some huge numbers. And him and Slight both kind of a talking point. I like this aggression here for the Slight, but it actually doesn't work out. Grizz holding that little bit of an off angle. He's down at 25 HP, but Fruit Cup about faces it, and he's got so many angles he has to contest with now.
Yeah, this gets sticky. Stuck in the corner, calling in for the reinforcements. They're smoked off. Wolfie's just going to run right through it, and he'll be taken down. But how? The snake in the grass. It's Fruit Up in the corner. He whips on the second fight. It's only the single. And Freshie called upon in the clutch. Jumps right through. What is that? But can't switch it out in time and traded back. That is chaos. But another round for Marsborne.
That was so close. your first thing is like kind of like left, right swing, both at kind of at the same time, you know, spacing and everything. But like realistically, like that is an angle that goes check 99% of the time.
I mean, yeah, he was tucked into the left-hand side, so he was sort of clear from
see the
Cave,
barrel,
but you
I
could
feel
see
like.
the barrel for sure. Yeah, it was a little bit of a mistake, but they're lucky that he only finds one. Despite Bluejays taking the early man advantage in that last round, though, they can't convert. Now Marsborne teed up for a 3v4. A couple of upgraded pistols. It's only Freshy with a Kevlar. For Marsborne, it's all just about damage control. Try and keep those rifles afloat, get those MAC-10s racking up some finances.
Well, close range here, but it is going to be Grizz first to fall. Snav and his 5.7 out of contention. Fresh. Oh. He needed that first tap, but instantly gets turned around there, and it's going to be Slight and Fruit Cup. Fruit Cup at least has a deagle, but all things considered, this should be a fourth for Marsborne.
Chris is kind of cooking. Yeah, it's just by himself.
Little drive-by 5.7, but no. Empty there, and yeah, Grizz really is 7-2 right now, top of this server. Actually followed closely by 3 of his 4 remaining teammates with 5 kills.
That's funny stuff. Remember the 3K in the pistol round, and then, yeah, another triple right there with the MAC-10. It is just against the eco, but it's important you just send those MAC-10s hunting and finding the lion's share of those kills. Very, very impactful. Now, Marsborne, I would actually quite like to see maybe Grizz upgrade into a rifle here, just so that you've got 4 AKs. You've got enough money to justify it, opt against it. We'll run it back into round number 6 to 2 SMGs in play for the attack. And Bluejays still looking for their second round.
Well, I assume Grizz's thought here with the MAC-10 is he can just pick up a rifle off the Jaguar player he kills. When he jumps this corner, so. I'm assuming is what he's going to do.
Confidence.
Well, is that where he's going to go? No, he might go push for top ramp. So he's going to kind of just be the canary in the coal mine. And either he's going to come up with something or he's going to come with nothing. And he's still alive, and there it is. Wow. That's what I mean. Grizz and Chop both simultaneously jump with MAC-10s, and they clear the angle.
And he plays an important role of just sponging the damage as well, right? Just a
tank.
A body blocker, yep. If he goes down with the MAC-10, it's fine. He'll be traded. Kill from Slight. They're quite slow getting this bomb planted, considering how long ago they took the site. But yeah, aggressive here into CT already. Bluejays let the country take ahead.
Yeah, but Marsborne out of utility to kind of block with anything. Bluejays, though, still have bits and bobs scattered amongst them, but oh, a DC. Oh, no. That's actually going to be huge. This is into a Wolfie.
No kid
1v2, tapping through, and we're going to be into a tech boss here. And that's rough. I'm not sure if it was Light.
Yeah, it was Light.
Yeah, and he was one of the remaining players that had a rifle too.
Yeah. Yep. That is really unfortunate. He was that they could just throw a complete curveball, go for some aggression on B, or go for a mid stack or something like that.
I mean, with a handful of 5.7s, anything's possible.
Yeah. And that is sort of what they teach towards. They leave the A site completely undefended early. They put 2 aggressive into cave. Wolfie out of mid with that very nice shot onto a retreating Freshie. This MP9's taking liberties. He's taking space. But he should be next on the chopping block here. Sniper scoped in, and Wolfie. He's popping heads with this big green.
I think he's teaching us a lesson about doubting the T-side op now.
Yeah, and keeping his headshot percentage healthy, which is kind of nuts.
Yep, intact and alive and still roaming around with that op into a 4-1-2. The 5.7 did find a kill in the way of Wolfie, so he upgrades himself to an SL AK. And I would have to assume that he's going to bring that to next round and maybe drop that one over to Snav, as obviously Snav is, maybe not. Oh, maybe they both just get guns.
Another one. I don't think Marsborne let them get away with this. There's enough cash in the bank that they can just really justify hunting down here, and they'll bite down hard. That'll secure that only one rifle will go into the next. They might not press any further than that. I think that's smart, especially considering Bluejays are going to be on the buy in the next round anyway.
Well, I mean, you look at the money, Marsborne actually isn't that great after the buy. Keeping 3 alive is necessary because Modem and Minus are 1,000 or under. So they're going to need to be dropped here.
Yeah, I guess so. Sort of balances things out a little bit, won't it? I think Chop will probably drop one over, Wolfie will drop one over, and then everyone will be around about that sort of 4 or 5K mark again. A couple of really nice shots here from Wolfie, though.
Yeah.
He did have to adjust. He did have to hit the flicks on those two.
Granted, I don't think that would have been as impactful if those were rifles he was having to contest with. You know, I think the op it's found its good spot there, but I don't think he's going to find as easy access to these kills as he did last time, especially with Slight now having an op. And, you know, Slight, he's a good rifler, don't get me wrong, but his key factor is the opper.
Yeah. We'll have this battle of the Titans to take place here in this round. Very good nade damage. Over towards the B slope. Boost up his shot.
You call that B slope?
Now, whatever. Ramp slope. Same thing, right?
Okay. Didn't know if that's an actual call out for you guys.
Maybe it's just me being a little bit quirky.
I just want to be different.
Just want to be different. Just feeling a little bit edgy today.
Ooh. After all that shopping you did?
Yeah. I bought a coat. 70% off. Believe that?
My God, what a bargain hunter you are.
I know.
Your mom would be proud, I'm sure.
She would.
My mom still wouldn't be proud of me.
But I actually called her before I bought it as well.
You're like,
what do you
Mom,
think
I
of
found this
coat?"
great deal.
I was like, it's really nice. Do you like it? She said, yeah.
I think the approval first. Ooh, what is going to be the approval of Marsborne locking that first. I like this push here. Top red control. I mean, Bluejays may not expect this a three-man push, but Slight, he's on an island now with this op, and unless they line up for him, I think he's kind of dead to rights here. He finds one,
shot.
switches, but it does go 1-for-1, and now Bluejays are on their back foot, and this could be a save.
It was always going to go 1-for-1. He had a good position, but there was no chance. He was going to be given a second and a half to pull that bolt back and pull the trigger again. It was a very nice shot, though. It seems like they are still going to play for this retake. Disadvantage. Big miss. Wolfie going to be kicking himself. He doesn't take that one, but an important trade out of minus. Flashbang over the top. M4 pressing forward. Motum denies at the door. And all onto the shoulders of Fruit Cup with 25 HP. Cuts his losses. He'll back on out. He'll let Marsborne have 7. And as the underdogs here in this series, they are getting off to a wild start here in the first lap of the Grand Finals. They've got some real momentum behind them.
Wow. Well, Marsborne, the favorites, I'm being told here. And it's,
For real?
Yeah, they 2-0 Bluejays last time, remember?
Well, I guess so, but in terms of rankings and stuff.
And it's not too far a difference.
Yeah.
Maybe a map or two difference, but realistically, they're both top 5 ECL teams.
Fair. I've been lying.
Who lied to you? Tell me. Tell me the names right now. Jamarcus or O Systems? I thought that was your better half. What happened?
Lied to me.
The shopping
trust
spree
him
was
anymore.
just a smoke screen for him to lie to you.
Yep.
Don't worry.
For him to lie to
I'll
me
support
and
you
say
from now
Bluejays
on.
are definitely the favourites.
He's
Yeah,
mine,
I was like,
Systems.
okay.
But it is still a bye for Bluejays off the round. Not too great. Down 6, and they need to make this happen now or never before this first half comes to a close. And Marsborne, with such a dominant first half, Bluejays just haven't found anything going here on map 1 of this best of 5.
Yeah, they really haven't. Now, it's not too late to get that ball rolling, right? We're still in a position here in the half, especially with a little bit of money behind them. This is far from a perfect buy. There's a couple of contingencies with those MP9s. But we are still in a position where they could take these next couple, make this palatable, 7-5, maybe an 8-4. So far, though, yet to put that first foot on the ladder. I like the boost here, though, in Cave. It's a really difficult one to contend with when you have one boosted on the box. That elevation's just awkward.
The high-low angle.
Yeah. Fruit Cup will take advantage. Orp can't trade it. Ooh, okay, maybe he will. And they'll know that the second is there as well. Wolfie, that's criminal. Oh. God.
Slight really upset with himself over missing that one. You can tell.
He's
That one's
getting
kind of
messy.
hurting him. Yeah. Other Wolfie might just walk through his smoke, but he's being held and quickly chopped down from the head. It will be Freshy with just an MP9. Well, picks up an M4, and this is a much, much needed rifle because, again, I think he's going to try saving again.
I wonder if Stream heard that. It's going to be 8-1, though. Man. And
Not what I expected.
Not what I expected either. Not what I expected either. I mean, Bluejays are just going to be on another buy in this next round with Freshie saving. Remember, they've got Max lost. He'll get 3,400. We'll drop a rifle over to Wolfie, and the rest can pretty much buy. So it won't be the end of the world. We'll see rifles out again. Or maybe see a FAMAS onto Fruit Cup or something so you can have a bit of util. But yeah, honestly, the economy becomes largely irrelevant.
The best they can do right now is a 4-8 half, and that still isn't too great. It's not an unbearable mountain to climb.
I'd take it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you got to take anything better than one round, right?
Yeah, but that's assuming that they win the next 3. And so far, they've shown no signs of that being on the menu. Oh, the shot from Slight, though, that's a better start. That goes untraded, too. He can just path his way back into cave, hold the little crack angle. And Quiz out of the picture early is a big fish to be catching.
Snap with a nice aggressive headshot angle to hold right here. And if he just gets one and fades away into caves, then it's the most optimal position here. As long as he doesn't get too anxious and make a move, just stands firm. I think this could bear fruit. And even if it goes 1 for 1, it keeps that man advantage at the very least here. But Snap going to give it up to make sure he protects his operator in the way of Slight.
Minus. He's got a very advanced position. The chef is in the kitchen. Ready to make this work. Timing important, and it's been helped by Freshie even in the meantime. The aggression comes out on the B Slight, and oh, well, Freshie just reads it all too well. Transfer's not there. Oh, knocked out for the rifle. Oh my God, Snap. That is gross. And you've given Wolfie an inch. You might be able to convert this round off the back of it. Freshie. Yeah, hasn't fully rotated yet, so Wolfie's just going to get a free plant on A.
And he's just out of range of those footsteps too, so he's just going to hold an angle thinking. And I mean, at that point, by the time we're going to see Freshie kind of turn around here, it's going to give plenty of time for Wolfie to reposition.
He thinks it's B.
Oh no, he has, yeah, he just realized he's got Kid, he got Smoke, but Wolfie with the Strat, dude, this is the move from him. I love that he's thinking, realizing he can't take the
he knows he's got to have the drop.
Fight.
He hasn't got the health.
No, not at all. 10 in all he has, and if he just walks out here, plays it, I think Wolfie has his lock. No, he stepped. He gave up everything. He's going to nade it. He's going to park the Smoke. He does it. He does it. Clutches it with the 3K. 10 health. It didn't matter. Wolfie locks in a 9th for Marsborne.
Wow, wow, wow. An unforgivable from Snab. We don't get to see it on the replay, but that
I don't think he wants to ever see that again.
Oh my God. That was something special. Not in a good way. 9-1, Marsborne just...
That was a round for them. That was their round.
Feel it. That is ridiculous.
I mean, that's just heads up thinking from Wolfie too, realistically.
Oh yeah, the way he plays that 1v1 is beautiful, right? He shouldn't have been allowed to be in that 1v1, but the way he plays that 1v1 is top shelf. That is top class. You can see they're fired up. You know, the reaction after that clutch. The morale's high, the confidence is high.
Opposite for Bluejays. I mean, you just look at them. They have that defeatist look on them right now.
And again, we're just talking about silver linings for them here. It's good util damage early on. Yep. But they haven't been able to convert man advantages. They haven't been able to convert the early damage in these rounds. They're in another awkward position where there's 2 MP9s and a FAMAS in play. There's not a lot of util left now. No offensive util. Smoked a couple of flashes. Marsborne are now going to try and take space mid.
There he goes, MP9 gets some action, but it's actually the AK of Minus finally chiming in with 2, and they absolutely wipe down mid. Fruit Cup last 1-on-2, but Grizz, the man who has done lots of things here in the start here, 10-5 currently, and he looks to add maybe an 11th. Fruit Cup, the silent walk down through mid. He's going to drop down off Cat, hopefully. But I don't think it matters if he's going to be quiet or not. He can even grab an AK and passing if he really chooses to. He's going to stick with that M4. The bomb's going to go down. He's going to be making his way through Donut.
Yeah, this is not going to be an easy one to clutch up. He's got a smoke, but he's got no kit. On the other side, Marsborne just doubled up here in main. I don't think Fruit Cup's going to expect both of them to be there for a second. And they've even got a HE to blow the smoke open if Fruit Cup wants to just stick the full 10 seconds, which I think might be his only option as this clock continues to tick down. There you go, HE blows it open. I know he's not there, backside, nice reaction. That's a ridiculous shot. Now he's going to try and hold this one down, but I don't even think he's got time. This one's cooked. It'll be 10 for Marsborne, even if Fruit Cup finds this kill. Grizz might just go down with the ship. Oh, I think he'll be out of there in time, but it doesn't matter. 10 rounds. Marsborne are wiping the floor here in map 1.
At what point, if you're a Blue Jays player, do you just kind
That
of...
shot was gross.
It was. It was pure reaction. Oh, that's the big L.
Is that big L?
Yeah. They're always the loudest. At what point, if you're a Blue Jays player, do you just kind of like, all right, I think this is it for us on this map.
Yep.
Let's just not take this map to heart and get tilted and just focus up for map 2.
Oh, it's now.
It's now. Was it 2 or 3 rounds ago?
No, definitely not. Well, before Marsborne hit 9, I think for sure, like, you still have that confidence. The second that they lost that clutch against Wolfie, I think is where you just go, you know what,
Because that was a tilt round.
Yeah, let's try not to get too frustrated here. Let's just focus on map 2. They have just spotted the donut cross. That information's been relayed, but Freshie drops a molly and turns his back. He thinks that'll be enough of a deterrent. Wolfie's gone big with the MP9. They will have a man advantage, but they've just left the B-bomb site completely open for business. Marsborne say, all right, we'll take it. Rotations frantic.
Blue Jays are taking this one really slow, actually. Surprisingly slow.
Yeah,
maybe a little overly cautious at this point, but it proves to have something. Chopped in a 1v3. Surely they don't give him the 1vx's 2 times in a row, but they are. They're split. Wolfie's 20 HP. The flank's not coming in from ramp. He readjusts, goes through Jaguar, in through cage, gets to almost a... Oh, man, and that was Wolfie. Just a single shot on the Wolfie would have been a 1v1, and... Man, if that one went sideways, I don't even know if a map 2 would have mentally recovered them.
Jeez, you can kind of see the stars aligning a little bit there for Chop. Able to use that bomb as a bit of leverage to isolate those fights. Just whiffed on that second jolt, looking for the headshot. Little did he know, anywhere on the body would have sufficed. But yeah, 2 rounds for Blue Jays. I've seen it happen, I've seen crazier comebacks than this, but I don't have high hopes. I really don't have high hopes. And it doesn't feel like they do either. I think they are sort of taking the approach with this, at least I'd expect them to, of, look, let's just try and take as many rounds as we can here on Ancient. If we can build up a bit of momentum and, build up a little bit of confidence going into that second, then that'd be great. But it's the Marsborne map pick anyway, so if there is any, coming in cold, is much better when you don't have to play that map first.
Yeah, that's true. And, oh, there we go. Nice little running shot coming out there early on for Freshie, but continue to try and capitalize. Mountain gets tapped down to 18. Dink through the box, and Chop gonna have to fall back. Slate finds himself a nice little headshot, but the trades are starting to come in, and it's still favoring Blue Jays, but for how much longer as Chop finds one? He's allowed to reload as he almost finds a second, and again, it looked good for Blue Jays, and then there was a little bit of a stutter, and it looked like there's a possibility for them to drop that.
Yeah, they sort of given the opportunity again, right? As you say, he's allowed to reload. They will go for the double swing and just make sure they nip it in the bud, but yeah, there's a world there. There's definitely a world that Chop lands a couple of headshots. He's been no stranger to it so far this map. He's 16-6.
Jeez.
Doing farming. It will be a full eco round for them here, though. So an inevitable fourth for the Blue Jays. Damage control, the most important thing in this one. Try not to die to the pistols. They come in with the rifles. Just a little nade. They're all just stacked up on B. You don't want to be caught out on your own. I like this approach from Marsborne. They've played all the way through A main. They have the info there's going to be a B hit, and they're going to have a bit of a flank going through.
Well, Freshie finding himself a nice kill there. Slight. They're starting to find. And oh, we missed the Zeus kill? We missed a Zeus kill? Oh,
my God, Observer.
What a fumble.
Unforgivable.
Truly unforgivable situation we're at right now. I'm sure he's just probably busy. Who is it over there? Oh yeah, he's practicing his graphic design, I'm sure. Yep, he's working on, map 2 graphics, that's why. He's multitasking. We gotta let that one slide.
Makes sense. Is it not the AI Observer? Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro crying over there in his little observer corner.
Highlight of the grand finals. Missed. 10-4. And Marsborne back in with a bye. 5 A1Ss to work with. Then a bit of aggression down middle. Spamming away through that smoke. Motum just in this corner. And he's going to hear them. He knows there's two on the other side of elbow. They stomp around. Just wants to continue to hold this advanced angle. Minus having a bit of a hard time on the box. Okay. He'll get a second shot at it.
Autumn, he's kind of gambling this one, sticking around. I feel like they know, but I mean, it is going to be a kill over Frost there as Minus does find himself one. Brings us back into that man advantage that Marsborne have had far too many times at this point.
I love that.
Snap just rubbing his head. Aggravated, dude. You can just tell.
Yeah, especially considering I think he was having some tech issues before as well. We had that second tech issue. He had his headset off, so yeah, it has got to be frustrating. This is brilliantly played from Marsborne. Super aggressive early on, sort of taking that space, getting that early advantage. It went untraded, so they just reel it right back in. They're aware that they've lost the mid and the red room control, but they're playing it accordingly. You've got Minus holding that temple angle. The pre-fire doesn't pay off. And they might have just given Bluejays an avenue here onto this A side.
Maybe an avenue of potential here to get back into this game even at this rate. I mean, Bluejays T-side team, maybe?
Perhaps so. Bomb's a little slow to the party, but he will get there. And Marsborne still haven't rotated.
That's why. I guess they may be expecting a wrap or something. I'm not sure, but they don't find something soon here. No kit, no utility. They don't find his first kill, but they do. What an absolute Ferrari peek there from Autumn. As he finds the kill, gets tagged down just a little bit. The AK's a freshie trying to find something. He keeps jiggling, tapping. Unsuccessful on the damage to drop down. He gets caught sliding in a 1v3. It's got to be now or never, and if Slate can slow play this and kill the bomb diffuser, but they body blocked his shot, and Marsborne find an 11.
Wow, that is perfect. On the retake, just clinical with those jewels. Bottom's wide sweep. So beautiful. Just when Bluejays were given a little bit of an opportunity. And the fact they didn't have the kit, you see that from his POV, they're very quick. And yeah, the fact that they didn't have that defuse kit makes that a whole lot harder, but they make it look easy. 11 rounds, Bluejays forced onto whatever they can pull out here. It's Galil, 3 AKs, a Mach 10. It's not a bad buy, to be fair. It needs to work. Marsborne will be on to 12 and beyond. Awkward timing. That's going to be Grizz going down early. The Mach 10 having to take a bit of cave control, upgrade into that rifle, come and join his teammates in mid.
Minus parting the smoke, but not getting much information with this aggressive play from Freshie.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely emptied from Autumn as he finds a quick double, and maybe what hope I was trying to build up here for Bluejays has now slipped between their fingers.
Modem's been absolutely frying. It really feels like he's not putting up major numbers, but it feels like every time the camera's on him, he's going big. Winning jewels. Out onto the B site. That's an important kill from Fruit Cup. It might just be a step in the right direction. Puts things back into a 3-on-3. They've got the site, an opportunity to plant as well. HG will come to deny it. Will do a chunk of damage, but it won't stop the inevitable. And now they've got to play for the retake again.
Marsborne are just clinical on this retake. Post-plant position, strong snap, finds himself at least one kill. He's being swung from all sides, and
it's a TK. Oh, that's brutal.
And Bluejays come out on top on just a very nice crossfire positioning there, and maybe a little bit of a luck situation there with the TK.
I'm really surprised that they end up losing that after the Modern double kill. I'll be honest.
Oh, you know what it was? He was shooting at whoever was in the midst there, in the middle there.
In the middle.
And it shot through his shoulder, through the smoke onto his teammate.
It was sad. It was hard. I saw it. Into a bit of a half by here on Marsborne. But yeah, door's not wide open here for the Bluejays, but there's a little crack in it, right? Opportunity to perhaps squeeze their way through. Oh no. Unless they lose against pistols. Early pick from Grizz. Gives them that man advantage. Minus with another. Bluejays, you can't be losing in these kind of rounds. 4v2.
It's crazy. It's the loudest people in here got, they're just playing a side tournament right now.
I don't know. I'd say that is a pretty loud cheer as well. What a ridiculous round that is to win. Just as, again, we're sort of teeing it up as Bluejays perhaps getting back into this. That was a freebie round that would have given them 6. 11-6 is, it's not great. It's not anything to brag about, but it's a couple of bye rounds, a hop, skip, and a jump away from perhaps a tied scoreline.
Yeah.
To lose to a pistol round like that.
Instead, it's play flawless to get to OT and then kind of hope for the best. I mean, even if they don't win this, granted, this is Marsborne's map pick, making this at least competitive is at least good for the mental and the momentum going into map 2.
Oh, okay. Just want to take both. Salt in the wound. As duel after duel goes the way of the defense. Marsborne teed up for a 13th here on their map pick. Getting things off to a flying start here in the grand finals. 13 looming over them. Bluejays scratching their heads. It's Wolfie and Fruit Cup to try and come up with the answers. The bomb leaning over towards the A site, but still it's Motum on the angle. Cup's kind of found a little gap here.
This could be dangerous, but they're also kind of aware that this is a potential. But how they're very split. Even if this bomb does go down, Mars could literally just stick it, and it wouldn't even give Fruit Cup enough time to do much anything. 45 seconds left.
Wow, yeah, Wolfie's way too aware.
That is just, that's it. I think that's Auto making it look easy with a simple single solitary left click there to end it all.
Well, yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised by Marsborne and how well they performed. Now, to be fair, Ancient, we did just see them come away with a very, very strong Ancient against getting info, so to be expected. But now we get to see them on Anubis. It's the pick of Bluejays, and they'll be starting on the T side, which I actually talked about this before a lot. Ooh, what a shot. A shot from Snap. But the main problem I have with this map is how T-sided it is. Sometimes if you pick into it, you leave yourself vulnerable if you can't get a good CT side start. That was an opportunity for Motum to get one back, but Bluejays playing this very passive because they got that opening pick. Through the smoke, though, the dualies ripped the head clean off of Motum.
All right.
That's a 2-man disadvantage now for Marsborne.
This is nice to see. Bluejays, who were just beaten to a pulp in that first map. Snav, who felt like he had a real stinker, was getting frustrated. Quite poetically, the one to find the first kill here in map 2. Seems like they're going to put their foot down and close out this round. Snav with another. It's messy onto Wolfie. But the kill converts, and the final 2 in through main. Freshie hasn't even had to poke his head here with the dualies. Snap makes it a triple. I'm looking for the quad. Just bouncing behind the pillar. It'll be slight to snatch it away. The Bluejays, yeah, better stuff here to kick off in this second.
Definitely so. And the CT pistol round on this map is a very important one to take because it sets the quota, right? You know, you need as many CT rounds on this map as you can take, and pistol round will net you, 3 or 4.
Couple,
potentially
sort of get
3 or
halfway
4.
there.
So, Bluejays have set themselves up very nicely with winning this pistol round. And I have to imagine that they'll be able to get at least one full gun round over the line. So, a very good start here for Bluejays on this map. What a name. With MR12, pistol rounds are very important as they are anyways, right?
Yeah.
Because it's important to get as many of those rounds as you can. And if you can take both pistol rounds on the map, you set yourself up with like 6 or 7 rounds already to start with. And you're about halfway there. Ooh, what a shot.
Clinical. With that Desert Eagle. Things heating up over on the board game table as well. Bit of Connect 4.
Connect 4.
That's what Marsborne have got to do. They've got to connect 4 more this round. Then they win. Ooh, yeah. I'm hot today, man.
You are. You're hot every day.
Thanks, man.
You're
So
welcome.
you.
Don't let all in hear you say that.
All right, well, stacked up and ready to pop here on the B side. not gonna line him up. Fruit Cup instead will take 4, possibly the ace. Okay, it's an eco-round ace, but he'll take it. Get him fired up here early on. That 1D was very, very nice. But
it was, but it's the only good thing to come out of the round for Marsborne. However, it was just pistols, so they'll be able to buy up the AKs, a little bit of util this round. And I'm interested to see what Marsborne are going to do. They've got the guns out now. They've got lower utility. Are they going to go with this default? Are they going to be a little bit slower? Or are they going to try and run things down on this map? Because they don't have a lot of util to work with.
Place your bets, red or yellow?
I'm going red.
Ah, shit, I was going to go red. Okay, well, I guess I'm yellow, but I'm pretty sure red's going to win.
That's what it looks like. I think red is just running circles around yellow right now.
Yeah. I see 4 routes here already. And actually a 5th as well, maybe.
Yeah. Yellow, good movement. Actually blocks 2 of 1 move.
Kind of cooks for a second.
Oh.
I don't think there's any chance yellow.
GG. That's Connect 4.
What?
Red won.
Oh shit.
Back away. Move.
I don't think they did.
No, he did. He did. I literally watched. He did. He won.
Oh, you're trolling. Because that was... He did?
Yeah. I told you.
He was in the white. Doesn't count.
Gee.
That's why we need admins over there.
Admins for the board game table?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is full. Fair play.
Very slow stuff here from Marsborne. They don't have a lot of utility, but they're walking into the right site. The Molotov will finish off minus. It's very low from the exchange as well, but we're kept even at a 3v3.
Well, kids, they've got a bit of util and an avenue in. Chris is already low on health as well, but it feels like Marsborne have been given a lot of time and a lot of space to get that bomb down, to take these post plants.
They've got a good, decent amount of util as well. They've got a smoke, 2 Molotovs, a flash, and everybody has a kit, full HP as well. This is good.
This is as good as it gets in a 3v3 retake. They're running out of time though, halfway ticked already.
One of the Molotovs goes down and drop from heaven, and that really needed to be a kill. Chris will make 2 on low HP, but it's all on a Modem. Man of the match, can he be the man in this one? Right from Modem! Nice double kill, and that will give Marsborne their first here on Anubis.
Oh, it's heating up here now. I feel like Bluejays just put unnecessary pressure on themselves over the time, right? We were teeing that up for, yeah, it's as good as it gets for a 3v3 retake, but it felt like they just stagnated. They kind of tapped the brakes a little bit when they got to heaven, they hesitated, and then they found themselves just sort of 10-15 seconds left.
It's a pistol buy from Bluejays, so this should be around for Marsborne, especially considering the only upgrades we have is this 5.7 and P250. Actually, I don't even think it's a P250, I think it's a P2K, so. Damage. The Molotov will force that 5.7 into a closer angle. Now on orange, it's Wolf.
Oh.
Have you been calling him Wolf or Wolfie?
Wolfie. Which one's supposed to be Wolf?
I think the one with the E.
Ah, yeah, because that actually just spells wolf, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit easier as well.
People call him Wolf. Yeah, people call him Wolfie anyways. Quick little cleanup. Nothing will come through the pistols. And a little bit of BM. Nice little 4K from Chop. And we're tied up 2-2 now.
I love that.
I'm a big fan of it. I like a little BM, especially in like the LAN environment, right? Because
like
it kind of adds, it adds a little bit to the game.
I hate it in like Valorant and stuff where, you know, they start putting rules on that.
GG's, guys.
Yeah,
GG's.
it sucks. You know what like really rocks? It's like, have you ever seen like the Gears of War pro scene? I've been to a couple of Gears of War events. They know how to shit talk.
Really?
They really give it. Halo a little bit as well, but yeah, Jesus.
We've got some good shit talkers in NA.
I don't think there's just any rules. I think you can just say and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Stop beating each other up.
Ooh, Slight will be found. It's not the MAC-10 that gets the kill, but he is found anyways. A little bit of frustration as he takes his headset off. He's forced to watch this round from the sidelines, knows that that was a mistake. An unfortunate one to make, but still a mistake. The op will even be recovered and backed away. Chop doesn't even want it. Wow. Keeps the Mac 10 in his hands. A little disrespectful, to say the least, and down goes Freshie as well.
Marsborne are just running circles around him here. Bluejays just round after round and kill after kill, falling into their traps. Two-man advantage. Just a good start for the Bluejays with a couple of rounds early, but
it's a pistol round. Double Molotov back in cake. That's nice from Wolf on a chop, offering up some resistance on the site, but he's being collapsed upon. There's an Anaconda, and it is snaking in. Try and exchange through the smoke, both just missing each other. And there's so much happening on the other side of the map as well. Grizz will find Fruit Cup.
Entire clip from both players sprayed as well, and not a single point of damage dealt. Motum's still on a full head of it. Cross on to me, expecting the close corner. Snap needs both. Wolfie returns the favor with the Glock. And it all comes down to Wolf on the other side of things. M4, 78 HP. There's one behind him. Yeah, this is done.
Done and dusted.
Surely.
Bam! Doesn't even take the Plague. Yep. Little headshot for Wolfie. And it's 3 for Marsborne. They've got themselves the advantage. They put Bluejays in a corner. Bluejays should not be able to buy this round. Nice try. See you later. That's all it will be. Bam! Bam! These upgraded pistols now. Bit for Freshie, he will go down. Snap falls as well. Wolf through the smoke, will not find anything. It's Fruit Cup and Slight, make it just Slight. PCK in hand, it's
crisp again and again and again.
Very clean. If you're Marsborne, you are very happy with how you're taking these rounds as well. You're not losing too many pieces, if any at all. Able to keep that money up, and that's what's important, right? Build that bank up, so even when Bluejays eventually take a round, if they even take another round this half, you've got money to buy into. You've got something to work with.
Yeah, this, you know, it's so easy for Bluejays to... It's so easy for Bluejays to sort of fall back into this trap of what we were seeing towards the tail end of Ancient, which was just frustration setting in. Start to lose these rounds early on again. It's the better of you. Motum right through the smoke. Take the fight as they come. A nice kill pulled up. Snap with an up. Much better. This one might just go without a casualty.
It will. That's 5 alive. That is a big round for Bluejays to win back, and a big way to win it as well. Keeping 5 alive. Again, we talk about that economy. Economy even more so important for the CT side because of how many rounds that you're expected to get here. I mean, to be honest, on your CT side, 5 is good. 4 is even 4. They're 1 round away from having an okay CT half on this map. Just keep that economy afloat. Keep yourself in these rounds. And with 5 alive, they'll be very happy to do so.
Flashbang's over. Because we'll see that down towards Connector. Look at this aggression from Snav as well. They're trying to sort of find an answer for what's been going wrong, right? But
this looks like a double swing every day of the week.
Oh, that's a shame. The right angle as well, but it comes off of it as his teammate takes contact. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself a little bit. Ollie. Oh, that's a rough one to lose, and that one as well. Oh my! Come on, guys, man advantage.
And just as quickly as it looked good, it looks terrible now.
Yeah.
They had the opening pick. They had the space. It looked like that fight. Fruit Cup has to win that fight there. He's got the advantage. He swings into it. Motum was not ready for him to be where he was. And now it's on to Snav and Slight to try and find some semblance of hope in this round. But as the bomb will go down, so will their hopes. It'll be 5 for Marsborne. Snav and Slide are going to be saving in this round. Nothing to do. They want nothing to do.
Wow. Yeah, when you really think about it as well, right? Frag playing in front of that Molly. It should have been a free fight. Molly didn't even touch him, right? Wouldn't have expected that aggressive peak. He had the drop. He fired off the first shots. I didn't win the raffle. All of these tickets.
It's all right.
I didn't win anything.
Yeah, minus that opening kill, unfortunately, like you said, he will be kicking himself for that one. It is an unfortunate one to lose, right? But your team ends up winning the round, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's not like he has to sit there and be like, oh, dang, I really, you know, I messed up that opening pick. That was my fault. His teammates close him out. Marsborne looking good here on their opponent's map pick.
They are. Very, very good. Even with that little bite back from Bluejays. Pushed right back again. Marsborne on to 5 and back with the buy as well. Wolfie, AWP out, rifles on the rest. Freshly going to try and play through this smoke. Yeah, we'll confirm that no one's playing ahead of the Molly, but not much more than that.
Very standard default for both teams, just kind of pushing a couple players towards one side of the map, trying to take some space while the other 2 players just hold on to mid and B main. This is very standard stuff from Marsborne. Nothing too extravagant, but they will look to get a little aggressive A here. The flash does not blind chop all that much, but the kill still goes their way, and that is what's important. An opening pick now for Bluejays. They had the opening pick in the last round.
I was just about to say, this needs to materialize more, right? Just playing over. It's blind here. AWP on Wolfie. Scoped in, creeping up. Meantime, Modem's trying to take a bit of ground on A and sell a bit of a fake. We'll keep him busy for a moment, but nothing more. It's a shot back, but too little too late by the looks of things. Total entry, off the swing. Now Wolfie's still bopping him off, but
exits at this point.
Yeah.
Just nothing to be said about this round, and he knows it as the time ticks down. He's not going to have time to go back. They've got the bomb secured. They've got the bomb site secured. He's got no hope in this round. The only silver lining is that Bluejays are so far away, he'll be able to save this off, get it out, move it into the next.
get it out.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Why is Bluejays scared?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Counter-terrorists win.
All right, well, finally we see a little bit of resistance from Bluejays, I feel. That's certainly been lacking in these rounds so far. You know, they need to find that fire again, right? It really feels like everything we're seeing from them, it just feels a little bit defeated. It's still in this one. They lost the first map. It's Marsborne pick. This is their pick. They've got 4 rounds on the CT side already. If they take 1 or 2 more, they're going to be very, very happy. Good opportunity. Need to seize it.
Once again, things slow down for both of these teams. Just playing their standard defaults, holding on to the map space that they're gifted at the beginning of the round. No one has really made any real pressure, any real presence, but it'll be Wolfie as he takes into the E-box. Bluejays looking to get aggressive. That's an opening pick. And they look to keep hold of this space. They think better of the swing out and start to walk back through. Chop on the smoke fade. Ready to rock and roll, but he's got so much going on the other side. 1 kill goes their way, and it's Wolf to try and hold on to this site. He's got so much to worry about, but he's got 1. Can he offer up any more on the site hold? The nade will find him, and it's on to Freshy and Slight. Slight will strike first and find the second. It's 5 for Bluejays. Tied up here on Anubis, 5-5. This is already a pretty good CT half for them. They can make it even more.
They certainly can.
This round, it should be 6 for Bluejays. Now, we're no stranger to an eco round.
We're not.
And they kind of home to the eco round, well, losing to the eco round. So
Flash. Down for Wolf, a cheap follow.
Oh!
Swing, but Modem with the drive-by, and they're going to follow it up. You can't play this aggressive against the Pistols.
Oh, why are we still fighting?
They will punish, and that's exactly what they do. Two-man advantage, a sight obtained, smoke down into heaven just to cut off Snap.
that's a bad decision from Freshie. He got the one, and then you just need to fall off. You need to fall off and give your team chances to rotate in and help you out on the site. Fall back, do anything other than what you did. Re-swing into the fight, give Pistols more chances to rip your head off, and that's what happens. They pay for it, but the retake comes through. A missed shot from Modem, and out onto the site now, maybe a retake opportunity, but it's all on a Wolfie with the M4. Can he hold it down? Time is of the essence. 1v1, Wolfie versus Snap, and they're doing the dance around the pillar. Snap trying to find Wolfie. Time is running out, and Wolfie, he will go down, but so will Snap. And that is a round for Marsborne. No stranger to the eco, and neither is Marsborne. 6-5, and they can still take this half 7-5. And make it competitive.
Jeez, Observer cooking there as well, taking the X-ray off. It just seems stressful in the 1v1. But my God, that was an effective eco round there from Marsborne. It was only Moten with Kevlar, the rest just had pistols. They snatch it away, not for the first time this series as well, as you say, no stranger to those eco round wins. Said they were looking for 7, irrespective of the economy. Still teed up for it. Bluejays need to give them a taste of their own medicine. The buy's a little bit better for them here. A couple of MP9s, a Deagle, a couple of rifles, but not going to be an easy one.
That's a good decision, right? Yeah. He's got the MP9. He has no chance to fight whatever's going on in mid, so he backs out, gives it away. A defensive smoke dropped. A good one at that. Again, it keeps Marsborne at bay. Good usage of the very little util that they have this round.
Yeah, there's not a lot they can do with this right now. Yeah, it beats having a man disadvantage. As we've seen time and time again, they will lose their patience, blow that smoke open, try and charge through to B. Got one man on that pincer. That's Grizz coming in through the T-spawn with the MP9. Does draw blood. In fact, it is a blender.
So we win the eco round, then we've got the rifles in our hands. They're on the low buy, and then you lose that. It will be 6-6 unless Chop can pull off the most incredible 1v5 I have ever seen.
This, to be honest, is not massively confidence-inspiring that the rounds that are actually coming through are these really awkward ones. And that kind of goes for both teams as well. It's like with these pistols, you have to change the tempo and whatnot. But it just sort of shows how evenly matched these two sides can really be, and certainly seem here on Anubis. There is not a whole lot in it. And right now it is deadlocked at 6 apiece at the halfway point. Bluejays will take that with open arms. That's a good half from them. CT side here, yeah, that's great. They win that half, but still a whole lot more to be done.
A whole lot more to be done indeed. Marsborne with a pistol round here. Couldn't favor from the same success that we saw Bluejays favor from. Now, it is quick onto the B site. Nobody here to respond. And this is good kills from Bluejays. Very distracting. A nice shot from Modem, but Fruit Cup making it work. At the top of the leaderboard, 14-7, and continues to just be a strong
Wolfie's made the
case.
wrong call. I think this is going to be an A hit. It's not the case. I think that was purely based off of the info. Modem here in 1v1 in the round. That is gross. 1 HP as well.
Give him 4. Give him 4.
Yeah, let's go! Come on! All right. Good stuff from Fruit Cup. Yeah, they are. And that's a good pistol round. An interesting approach from Marsborne. I'm not sure if that was a bit of a counter strat there. The Bluejays just sending it into B. Marsborne went for a really heavy mid setup on the basis that then they could drop down and play for that retake. But what we saw from Bluejays, they went 4 fast into B main, and then they just had 1 sat on the lurk there in middle, ready to cut them off if they drop down window into waters. Absolutely perfect. It felt like the perfect counter to what Marsborne were going for. Does get Bluejays off to a good start. This will be both pistol rounds now. When you look at the stats, yeah, winning both pistol rounds very rarely leads to a map loss, but there's always exceptions.
This won't be one, though. No exceptions here. This will just be an easy round for Blue Jays to get over the line. These pistols are going to try and get a couple of kills here on the exit, but the bomb is down. I think the real goal here is like hope the rifles kill you, not the MAC-10s. I think that's really the only form of success you can have. And so far, it's raining true. Snap will find 2 with the MAC-10. A little bit of cash farmed, and it's 8 for Blue Jays now. The rifles will come out for Marsborne. No more excuses in this round.
No more excuses indeed.
No head armor on Chop and Grizz.
I mean,
Khalil's all across the board, and a MAC-10, that's...
I mean, the money's not there, is the thing. I'd be criticizing if the cash was there and they're just sort of getting into this headspace of, oh, CT side, whatever, we don't need helmets, but I favor Grizz having an extra smoke rather.
I don't know what that decision was for Fruit Cup.
That was strange.
He didn't have any support. There was no supporting flash either. There was no, not even the fact that he wasn't tradable, but there was nothing to help him.
Being drive through a smoke. It's strange. But when you contextualize it with him going 17 and 9, you think he's fired up. He's going to have to take any jewel that he can. But you're right, it was a mistake. It cost him his life. Oh. They now need to recover. The trade is there, but the M4 still on the site. Big kill from Minus, but traded out again. Oh. And a huge whip out of Grizz. It's not the time for it. At least Chop all on his lonesome.
One v3 for the Cards. But he won't even go for it. He's backing away. They gave him nothing. They give him nothing. But he will at least leave this round with something, an M4.
Yeah.
And Marsborne aren't going to have the best of buys in the next round, but this kind of feels like, you know, okay, we've got an AK in the hands of Chop now. Maybe something can be said about this round. Maybe there's something that we can do.
Yeah, I mean, that loss bonus starting to pick up a little bit here as well, you've got to remember. So, at the very least, I think there'll be a half buy around this. We've seen these guys look pretty scary with Kevlar and pistols. Might be the case again.
And, you know, all it takes is a couple of quick kills from Chop. If he's able to find like 1 or 2 at the beginning, those are guns that can be upgraded and thrown to his teammates.
For sure, yeah. Depends where he's playing. Right now he's over towards the AE bomb site. So yeah, someone wants to venture into main again. They'll take that with open arms. Desert Eagle from range, trying to pop ahead. That wouldn't be a retrievable rifle, nor is the opportunity here in middle with Wolfie dropping early. Chop can't do anything with the AK. 5-7 meets the same fate that the Eagle whips, and everything going wrong here for Marsborne. It's Blue Jays.
The ace.
Yeah, about to hit double digits. Freshly fired up, about to make it a 5. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. He's on 8 HP. Do you go for the ace here? If you're on 8 HP, do you kind of cut your losses and say, it's not that important, I'm going to save this M4?
He's got 82. Yeah, well, it won't matter because Wolf's got the kill. But I think because you have so much money, I think, yeah, sure, why not? You know, you've got so much money. You're up double digits now. You're going to take 10. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. Lovely shots from Freshie. It is against the pistols, but
I respect that he doesn't go for it. Especially bearing in mind it's early doors here in the second half. Having that money is super important. Even though it's all well and good saying, hey, we got loads of money. Yeah, there's see all those little grey spots? They're all potential rounds if Marsborne start cooking. Wolf is out with the AWP, the rest on the rifles. This could be the bite back. This could be the round that they give us something to work with. They've got a whole lot of util, a couple of kits, Kevlar on everybody, a couple of helmets to work with too. Bearing in mind, Blue Jays are stacked up with M4s. Those helmets are actually quite important. I'd like to see another one. Minus. Rocking without. He's got more than enough cash to get one for himself. We'll see if that becomes a problem. We'll see if that plagues them. Oh, shot.
the opening landing on a slight.
Right in front of the smoke as well. I don't really like this from Wolf B, but yeah, I mean,
if it pays
who
off,
am I to criticize? Yeah, that's perfect.
If it pays off, it pays off, and that is a big double opening now. Blue Jays, 2-man down, have to fight for this round. Marsborne look to put a stop to their antics.
It's bold, right? If he doesn't win that second duel, then we're sat there going, come on, he had a man advantage. Why is he playing through the smoke? But
I think we're at a point in the game where bold is necessary.
yeah,
You
I'm
need to
kind
get-
of with you. I'm kind of with you. And it was real smart. It was real smart. I don't think Blue Jays were expecting that. So, yeah, you sort of just take a bit of space thinking, yeah, you found that kill, he'll fall back and got your pants down. 2-man advantage, sorry, 3-man advantage.
No bomb plan either.
And no bomb plot. Playing a little too wide. Full finish through the cloud and 7 on the board for Marsborne. But
5
more
live.
importantly, yeah, it's a flawless affair. It's the Wolf B and Grizz show with 3 and 2 apiece. That money can be carried across into the next. It's huge stuff.
Not out of the cards yet. Plenty of money for Blue Jays to continue investing in these rounds. But we'll start to run low eventually. Big bit of damage on the bottom already. Down to 32 HP. I think it's really interesting to watch these rounds. It's really nice to have players' face cams on because you see like the difference in like even like advanced to like this level, right? You just see them talking constantly.
Yep. Communication. So important. Just like that, trades there. Snap with a double in this round so far. He's down to 7 HP. I can't imagine he'll get much more. His days seem numbered, but he will hear that sound cue. And therefore know that Grizz is still lingering. Frag will be able to swing and take care of him as a result. It's perfect.
And it's a save. I mean,
It
look at
has
where
to be.
Wolfie is. He cannot get in. He cannot reconnect. Blue Jays are too experienced, too smart. They will not give them anything in this. It will be 11 for Blue Jays.
So the cookie crumbles.
But finishing my thought, you know, it's a different level. Like just watching them just constantly communicate. Every little piece of information that has been given over is being communicated with the rest of the team. And it's nice to see that. And that's an element, right, that people can watch these games and they can take that, right? They can take that and be like, okay, what are we doing wrong in our games? We're not talking enough. How do you talk enough? Watch this. Watch their face cams. Watch how much they actually communicate.
But more
around.
importantly, it's like clear, concise comms. You know,
Yes.
for me, I might talk a bit too much, but it's because when I die, I go, shit, how did he hit that shot? And then I give the call.
And those are wrong comms.
And they're rom-coms. Not rom-com. That's something different.
Rom-com?
Yeah, we should be in one of those.
We are in one of those. We're living a rom-com. Sorry, Zuza.
I don't think she's watching anyone. You know what
She
time it is,
shouldn't be.
Magda?
Yeah, she should be asleep.
Yeah. Betty Bomb's time.
If she's still awake.
I don't think.
I have my phone on me. I check chat. She'd say something in chat.
They cheat. There's a little chunk of that.
Yeah, freshly down to 16 HP. It's a chunk. A nice shot from Wolfie. That is on the low player. Wolfie on 1 HP.
The snap there on half two.
It is a good chunk of damage.
Yeah.
Very good opening chunk of damage. I just realized I didn't even mention it. We've got the funny score line.
7-11. It's not so funny in Europe. We don't know what that is.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
I do.
Oh,
Cultured.
dang.
That's class.
Full white. He saw the pearly gates before he even died. So, a little glimpse into the future for him. In the arms of an angel.
This guy's got the voice of an angel.
Not really.
Won't stop singing this weekend.
Dude, I just can't. It's in my bones. It's in my veins.
Oh, Wolf taking a bit of ground. We've seen this a fair few times. Just that cross smoke to try and block default, but a two-man disadvantage makes this complicated.
Good Molotov.
The incendiary on the bomb site, yeah, just gives them no options. You can't plant open for Temple. Eventually they'll run it down, but it's got loads of time for the rotations, and yeah, that is over. Wolfie will take one, but Marsborne with 8 rounds, and yeah, that is such a perfect incendiary because it just delays long enough for the rotates to get into position that by the time they then go for that plant again, everybody's there and they're ready to crunch.
so blind.
All right, back onto the sniper. Oh, opportunity for Snipe though. Yeah, the second that he tries to sort of get a bit of action. Chunked with an A.
It may not seem like a lot of damage because, like, right, he's got 60, but you have to keep in mind that a majority of Marsborne, well, I guess not in this round, it's about half of them, but they've got a couple of M4s. And Slight is now one headshot away from death.
Yep.
That makes these M4s lethal now. It's a good chunk of damage, really.
It's a little bit negated by the fact that he's got the AWP. You do expect
Yeah.
him to be quicker, but
And if there's one player you don't mind having low in, it's your AWP. I talk about this all the time, right?
Freshie being on 15 HP on the other hand,
It's not good.
perhaps a bit of a problem. Just timing after timing.
A little
Smoke
boost.
blooms.
Little
Yeah, it
boost.
won't see anything.
They won't, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Wow, look, Slight's really tall.
Let me stand on your head, please.
what was that supposed to be?
What are you talking? Wolf is down to 14 as well, and he will be traded out, but oh, disaster! Bottom, not even looking to hold on to the site, running through the Molotov. Grizz is held on huge with a double kill on a Fruit Cup as well. Walks through the smoke, can't find Freshie, but remember, Freshie and Slight are both low from earlier exchanges, a couple of taps away. And the flash will force them off, but down goes Freshie, and it's all on the Slight. Will not stick the bomb. Moves into the angle with the op. Trying to isolate the fights, and they've got it! Marsborne with 9.
Wow.
Some life here on the back end of Anubis. This is supposed to be a T-sided map.
They are fired up after that. Look how sick this was from Grizz. Through the flames with a double. And then Bluejays just without the health to really be able to commit to those fights.
And it's right when they needed it, right?
Yeah.
Modem made a big mistake, and it was unfortunate. He got caught out on the timing, and they needed something to give them life and give them hope in that round. And Grizz, through the fire and the flames, able to get a double kill, and that's exactly what they needed.
Oh, yeah.
It wins them the round, and not only does he kill the players, he kills the 2 full HP players, leaving them in just a terrible situation.
Even Slight in that clutch, you know, you fancy his chances on a rifle, but that AWP, it's just impossible. It's
Yeah.
impossible to win a 1v2 with the AWP there.
All they have
He
to do
tries
is double
fake the
swing.
bomb. Exactly, all they have to do is double swing, and he fakes the bomb there, but then he scopes in, so it just gives up that that's the plan all along. Tech9's now are called upon to deny Marsborne double digits. They'll get out onto the site, but a man disadvantage. It'll have to be the retake here. Slight again on that big green. But look how much util damage is being peppered onto them.
Minus. Giving Wolf one through the smoke. Slight still got the op. There's an opportunity in this round. No pun intended. Actually, make it full pun intended. One on the op, and that one misses. I can't believe. But he's still alive. He's still got a chance, but not anymore. Marsborne will find double digits. It's 10, and 1 round away from tying things up here on Anubis.
Jeez, all right. Grizz just got nuclear again, another 3K. Came close for a second. I'll be honest, I have no idea how Slight shot into CT missed.
Yeah, I don't
If he
either.
hits that, it goes into a 1v1. It's still not an easy clutch of playing shotgun off, but I'd say it's at least a 40-60.
I mean, it looked right on,
Yeah, it
didn't
was
it?
bang
I mean,
on the money.
crosshair on the body. It didn't look like he was moving either. Maybe he just stepped away too
Shot went
fast.
between the legs or something. Perhaps.
He won't even have an op this round. He's got a rifle.
How aggressive this is.
What a shot from Fruit Cup, though. A big opening for Bluejays.
That's onto Grizz as well. Has been a real thorn in their side these last couple of rounds. Causing them a whole load of problems. Back-to-back 3Ks, this time denied. A good start for Bluejays. Opportunity to push themselves onto 12. It's felt like a long time coming. Still a long way to go.
Big opportunity here. They've got the right stack onto the site. Damage is coming through with no kills. And this is a huge timing from Chop. He makes a mess of it, but he does get away with his life. Able to walk away. What is this for Modem? Holy crap. A 1v2 now for Chop. And Sav and Fruit Cup don't have a ton of HP. This is a winnable clutch. Modem is found. Oh my God. 11-11 for Marsborne on Anubis. Stop blowing my mind. What is that from Modem? Oh my God.
That is so ridiculous. The drop down for the double on the site, and then Chomp's reaction for the transfer.
What kind of balls do you have to have for that? That is ridiculous.
Huge ones. Grande cojones. Oi, oi, oi.
And they're on pistols. They're on pistols. And the M4 makes a meal of it, but the util will finish at least one of the kills. Wolfie, or Wolf, as we've been calling him, down to 31 HP, but it's been good openings from this MAC-10 on this low buy. Bluejays look to make something work, but oh my God! Blowing my mind! Marsborne, 12-11, map point! This does not feel good if you're Bluejays.
They can't lose now. This is the Bluejays map pick as well.
Back to back, disgusting rounds.
Oh my. Look at the round count as well, Bluejays. They were a mile ahead. They were 11-7 up.
You can't lose your own map pick like this. You cannot lose your own map pick like this.
Unbelievable. Just like this, it can slip away.
Big opening as well.
Heating up. You can hear the comms from here. Hey, geez, interconnector should do a little chunk of damage. Snav bombarded. They're going to press in for this. The flank, it's already on the hills.
That's huge, a huge kill on the Snav, and that's an opening. These kills really need to come through. Fruit Cup with one, and it's all on to Freshie to save this map pick for Bluejays. 12-11, map number 2. He'll lose the fight, and Marsborne on Bluejays map pick. Get it done.
Alrighty, well, we are indeed ready to go for what could be our final map for the grand finals here at the block here in Philadelphia. It is going to be Bluejays on their CT side. A fair bit of util actually, only 3 with the Kevlar. Julie's dropped over as well. On the other side of things, it's outside control. Minus already taking the heaven fight.
Yeah, this is a very fast push. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, Freshie gonna start things off fast. In through Squeaky, into the headshot, and a second. Can't quite find the third, but it's not gonna matter. Bluejays start things off to the races with a very convincing CT pistol.
Okay. Freshie's gone kind of crazy there.
Well, I do think you have to throw something crazy at the wall. At this point, we're at the part of the night where if you don't get off fast with the CT side, you might fall really far behind. The T sides have just been outrageous.
And that doesn't mean they have to do anything crazy. They don't have to over-innovate. But they need to be hitting their shots. We've seen a fair few scenarios where, they've just been a little bit sloppy on these gunfights and whatnot. This could be one of them. Fruit Cup been charged down by the pistols. He's taken one. The Glock's ready to overwhelm, but he gets the reload in and makes it a trifecta before falling. HE comes over. Yeah, all right. One casualty. You brush that one off. You upgrade one of those SMGs into the rifle as well. That's a good round from Bluejays. Keeping a lid on things.
It also helps you cover up your bonus round next round.
Yeah.
Upgrade one of those SMGs like you said. Now you don't have to worry about rebuying or keeping that SMG, maybe risking that. Although Nuke, a map that you'd be more than happy to have an SMG on. Unless it's the Bison.
See, very little justification to ever buy a Bison. But it does pop up every now and again.
It's so fun when it does. All right. We got this time Bluejays, or Marsborne, putting down the outside smoke wall once again, but haven't quite covered Raj here. They will make their way over to Secret all the same. Taking the fight with the Heaven player. Make it right down. Fruit Cup will open things up here on the defense. Able to take down Grizz, making his way into Secret. That's going to rebuff Marsborne back toward the lobby area.
Done a decent chunk of damage onto Wolf, but doesn't take away from the fact that they're still at a man disadvantage here. Most important thing is Chop. His position is everything. Now, Bluejays have given up this space towards round. You've just got Slight, kind of every now and again, checking in to make sure that no one's trying to wrap through hell, but 55 seconds on this clock. MP9 takes contact, and I think Marsborne is just going to try and pop A.
I think they are too. I like the position from Chop though to hold down anyone that's going to try to wrap, and oh, this is dangerous. Oh, ringing those danger bells. Chop making his way on up toward heaven, but he's got 2 players here to meet him. Head spotted, and Wolfie gonna rip it off. Will this A-Pop even come through now? 3 players remaining on the Marsborne side, still hanging out inside of lobby. A 25-second lead time on into the end of the round, and it does look like they are just going to fall back, save these 3 rifles in for the next round.
They have to pull the plug on that. It's such a shame, right? Chop was the imposter among them. And it was so perfect. It was so perfect. They were ready for that A push. And yeah, just waiting on Chop's contact. If he kills the Heaven player, then bang, they can burst in. They isolate the man on the site. It's nice and easy, but just peeking into 2. The M4 catching him in the peripheral vision there as well. Wolf far too aware. And the fact that they're already kind of teetering to, yeah, we've given up ramp control, there is a world that someone's wrapping around, just means that even in the corner of his eye, just periodically checking it. 3-1, it's a perfect start here for Bluejays. They're up against another force, but it's a bit of a messy buy here from Marsborne. I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of this.
I do like those saved rifles. Those are going to win or lose them this round.
Oh, of course, they saved the 3 rifles, sorry.
So that's going to be their saving grace on this round, because otherwise this half's starting to slip away already. 3 rounds to the good for Bluejays, but Root Cup, misses the nade. That's a crucial error. And that's going to allow Marsborne a quick push down through ramp into the lower site. They do have Slight here to meet them, but already out of ammo. He's going to get pushed back as well. Marsborne with a lot of space taken, but Jays starting to get aware, starting to get down on the site as well. We are going to have a battle here as soon as these smokes start to clear, as soon as anyone steps out of line. Chop with the first, but it's a massacre. Slight able to get one back, but it's only one. Everything going Marsborne's way. Freshie all alone now in the 1 versus 3, and now it's Bluejays' turn to save.
That's better stuff out of Marsborne. Clean on the entries, Chopper Modem doing all the heavy lifting for Freshie. Such little health, has no choice but to pull the plug. Grizz will be able to upgrade into a rifle too. Marsborne get out of the gates here eventually. And not too late either. You know, the T-side of Nuke, you're only really looking for 5 rounds. Still feels very obtainable.
Yes.
The one thing that has to be said is Bluejays won both pistol rounds on Anubis. And they lost the map. They've come into this one, they've won the pistol round. They've got a little bit of momentum at the start. It's very reminiscent to what we saw on Anubis. Oh man, Wolfie, that's a shame. I think he thought he was safe there.
It looked like he was kissing his teammate goodbye. Just like, I'm sorry. It's been an honor serving with you.
Yeah. I don't know how much health he was on. Shouldn't be dying there.
I saw 3%.
Ah. See, I thought it was 8, but a 3 makes sense. Well, anyway, it'll be a reforce out of this for the Bluejays, of course, buying around Freshie's M4. They've got enough cash. They went 3 on the bounce, and it's so with very few casualties as well, so money's still thriving.
Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here.
This is dangerous, though.
It is, but that's why it's fun. Slight in toward Hut with the AWP. Hasn't spotted anyone just yet. No one crossing over towards vending. So he's not going to spot any sort of a push. Marsborne holding very far back inside a lobby, but they will meet him. He misses the shot and has to fall back. MOTM going to open things up with a quick double inside a mini. Does get traded out, but that is a heavy set of losses for Bluejays.
That's so sick from Minus. I really, really like that. And I like the fact that Chop doesn't overdo it either. When he takes contact with the AWP, he goes for the swing, isn't able to catch Slight. His pathing's just a little too good. And he knows not to overdo it. If he presses that further, he likely dies to the Heaven player, the second sight player, or even perhaps Slight, who's had that chance to pull the bolt back and get another AWP shot off. Instead, just lets Minus cook outside. Snav seems to have the right idea, timing, everything. So many angles to check, but he's on the right one at the right time. Slight misses another shot, though. This is going to cost them.
Slight's shots might have cost this entire round. He does get the smoke down to stop the Molotov, but it's not going to stop bullets. That leaves Fruit Cup alone, A1S in hand, and this bomb gonna go down on the B-bomb site, but there's still a player here on the upper site, so at least a weapon to take away from the Marsborne side, but as just a Galil, it's not quite as good. He will recover that AWP, and just gonna have to save that one.
My, oh my, okay. Continuing the streak of Marsborne. Can't help but feel Slight needed to hit those shots. We commended him on the initiative, the danger, and you know, laughing in the face of it, pressing into Hut like that, looking for that opening fight. Misses the opening shot. Okay, gets a second chance, but if he doesn't take that, he's certainly not going to give him a third one. It's overwhelmed with the fire and the bullets. It's looking like they might just tie up here. Running out of funds as well, are Bluejays. It'll be pistols in this next around the sniper.
And this is where it starts to get really nerve-wracking here on your CT side, when the money starts to run low and you're going to be stuck on things like FAMASs and SMGs here on Nuke. It's not a great situation to be in. We'll see if Bluejays can recover. They really need to make this a dominant CT side if they want to have a chance on the T side, because again, we saw what Marsborne can do on the CT side of Nuke.
Yeah, it feels like Bluejays need to take a big chunk out of this, and again, it's like trying to get aggressive, but no cigar, aware that there'll be a second to support him, and more importantly, try and snatch away that AWP, and still do work with it. Regardless, it'll be a man advantage for Marsborne once again. Slight kick in the dirt.
Has he just overheated from the pistol round? He walked in through Squeaky and got two, and he's like, oh, this is just going to keep working.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, this isn't matchmaking. You don't get to just keep pushing into lobby and winning.
It's kind of a strange one. I mean, I love it. I love a versatile AWPer that's kind of switching it up and trying to go for these picks. And in a round like this, when he's only got sort of pistols and an SMG around him, he does need to take that initiative. But it has to be said, Nuke is not a map that you have to get too aggressive with that all. You don't have to create space with it. There's enough angles you can hold. P250 on the other hand is holding down the fort quite nicely. Freshy with a double, eventually traded back, but it's all onto the shoulders of Minus. Here in main, shot still connecting. There's surely no escape in this one.
Oh, 35 seconds left, bomb is loose as well. So this is just a cleanup exercise now for Bluejays. Some fantastic pistol work from Heaven, and Snav putting the op to work as well.
Yeah, he certainly did. Not the resident sniper, not the man you expect to be putting up the kills with it. That's Slight. But yeah, does his duty perfectly from picking it up. Bluejays now on to 4. And they're trying to get fired up a little bit. See it in the corner of the eye on the stage there. Trying to get that adrenaline flowing. It's so important. It felt like it just wasn't there at all on Ancient. And towards the tail end of Anubis, they couldn't get fired up either.
Well, we had the interview with Bluejays earlier, and they said that we all like opping.
Yeah.
So, I mean, snap opping is definitely a new one to me, but at the same time, you love to see a versatile team. Anyone able to pick up that weapon and hit shots. Not an easy thing to do at this level.
With you.
Now we get the awkward buy for Marsborne. A couple of pistols and a couple of rifles and a handful of utility to try and turn the momentum around once again. And it would be huge. They'd reset Bluejays as well.
Certainly would. Spamming away through the smoke, trying to do the damage. Does do a decent chunk there, in fact. You can call it more than that onto Grizz. He's now limping, 6 HP, Slight. With that sniper on the angle, big flick, right up the vent, no opportunity for the trade. And I'm not even sure they'll get an opportunity for the bomb plant here either. Crossfire set up to perfection. Bluejays have played this round to the T.
Indeed they have, and that's just going to be one kill after another. It leaves Chop and Wolfie in the 2 versus 4. Not a whole lot of options left. Again, they've lost the bomb, but it is picked up. We'll see if Wolfie can get this maybe over to the A-bomb site. We might see the rotation here. Chop hanging out in mini. Might be calling things out to his teammate, trying to pull some players on over before push out. It's a nice, quiet 20 seconds remaining. There's Snav, knocks Wolfie right over, and the final kill will go to Slight. So he is getting a little bit of a reprieve here.
Always
There
nice
it
to see. Warming up to that sniper, because so far it's been a little bit of a rocky road for him. 2-3 rounds, that's all it takes. As soon as they get those big guns out again, I feel like they'll be feeling confident. All in the meantime, though, Blue Jays are building up a bank. Freshly down to the MP9, but everybody else, with the big guns and a fair bit of cash in the bank behind them too. That MP9, someone had a choice, not necessity. Could have received a drop. Deagle can't connect the head. Trade not quite there, spacing a little off.
But these Deagles from this range, there's been so many kills on an unaware player, and there's one. Grizz able to pick one off, but the rest of his team will fall around him.
Yeah, those Deagles can pack a nasty punch, but not given the opportunity. And you see right there, it's not going to matter too much because they've got the money, but they're all celebrating, giving the fist bumps and whatnot. Freshie's still got the MP9. No one actually went and picked up Slight's Ore. So, yeah, that was left on the floor. He realized a little too late, started panicking, running towards it, but it does need to be reinvested. It's going to put Slight down to 1,500. I don't think it's going to matter too much going into these final couple of rounds of the half, but we'll see. If Marsborne take the next two, then maybe that could actually come in to bite them.
I mean, it's 47.50. It's a lot of money, even if you're winning, to be like, yeah, I'll just buy this again, all good. But Snav, good pickup on the beginning here. Minus going to be subtracted from this round.
Yeah. You see the little build-up that Minus had at his desk as well?
I haven't.
Thirsty boy.
I feel like I've seen that set up for a lot of guys' desks. What's that? I could take this can to the garbage. Nah, I'll just leave it on my desk.
Yeah, that's oh! It's a very nice shot. And it puts him back in the picture here for round number 9. Even numbers, and more importantly, thins out those defenses a little bit here for Blue Jays. Makes it that tad harder to hold on to these sites. You've got the ramp player still boosted up, but Wolfie sneaking down secret. This could be huge.
Marsborne in a lot of positions to cause some chaos in the ranks, but time is starting to get a little bit low. 35 seconds remaining, and Wolfie's still holding up the boost, waiting for the push on ramp. Might come, might not. They do have the bomb here, and oh, Snav finds one. Wolfie knocks over the other. That will give Blue Jays exactly what they're looking for. Slight joining into the carnage, and now Wolfie and Wolfie.
Austin said that I think it's meant to be pronounced Wolf. I think he said that apparently sometime this weekend, that it's based off of like a Star Trek character or something. I don't know. Captain Wolf.
Well, I know that there was Worf on Star Trek, and he was not a Vulcan, but a one of the dudes with the ridges on his face.
I do not watch Star Trek.
Star Trek was always my dad's show. I liked Star Wars.
Yeah, that one's cool.
They have lightsabers.
Exactly.
And like things actually happen. But then as I've gotten older, I've started to realize the appeal of Star Trek, where if you're interested in real world politics, but they're depressing, Star Trek also has politics, and they don't affect your life.
Yeah. And aliens
I think
and spaceships and stuff.
And aliens and spaceships. Oh, Tech-9 maybe catching Snav outside. Just a little bit of damage.
Door blown open. Deep sightline here for Freshie's AK. This is quite an important round for Marsborne, though. They can't allow too many more to slip away. They cheat, blows the smoke open. Little confirmation for Snav. No one's lingering on the other side of it. Big hit from Freshie. And a wake-up call for Wolf. They charge forward, 10 HP, but he'll stay alive. Call upon his teammates to do the heavy lifting. And 8 on the board for Blue Jays. There we go, finally. They are looking very strong here on map 3.
Yes, and they need to continue rolling this one along because it's their last chance. Awkward buy for Marsborne. Quartet of rifles and an SMG for Wolfie.
You've got to remember, Marsborne were 11-7 down on that last map. They were looking down and out. They were looking defeated. They pulled it out the bag. 5 in a row to take that win. 5 in a row here would near enough tie up this score.
Marsborne have an endless supply of motivational Russian, or not, Roman quotes. we'll see if that's going to be enough. Wolf picks up 2 from on the boost, and Snav going to join in as well. Once again, down to 1 left for Marsborne. It's just minus, and he's going to try to sneak past the op at close range. That is a shotgun op.
Yeah, he even scoped in, which I'm quite surprised by, but it needs to be done.
Good to be safe.
Yeah, safe and sorry. Good stuff, though. Again, out of the Bluejays, Marsborne kind of came into that with an interesting buy. It was much of the same here. It's sort of throw yourself at it with the 3400. Get out a few rifles, get out a Mac-10, a Galil, whatever you can muster. But yeah, all of this time it's felt like, you know, there's that potential for them to just take a couple more rounds, make it 8-4, make it 7-5, and yeah, have a decent shot at this second half. We have alluded to the fact, we have said that, yeah, Marsborne are much better on their CT side. They could give us something special, but if they're 10-2 down, I don't know. Especially considering Bluejays have been so hot on their pistols as well.
Yes. And already being on double digits, being on 11-2 to start this off would be huge. I think both of these teams, though, would be first-time winners for Fragadelphia. Marsborne being newcomers to Frag, although the players themselves definitely not. But the team.
And then Boss sort of coming to Frag 18, but there were some real big boys there, right? We had the South American teams coming over in Sharks, and obviously the NRG boys taking the crown there. Just crossed here. That's a little bit awkward. Bluejays still come out with a man advantage, and they do now have the information that Minus is in main as well. He might be about to get knifed.
Oh,
what
no way.
is this? Snap. A bit of a blunder.
Oh my goodness, what? Freshie just running in, getting gunned down by the Mac-10. Wolfie with a quick 2 to bring this one back to even. Look at the health bars, though. Fruit Cup doesn't even need to hit that many shots. Wolfie gonna get the bomb down, but it's a 2 versus 1, and they've both got kits. Does it feel pretty good, and the Flash gonna deny any ability to get involved. So it is gonna be 10 for Bluejays.
Yeah, this is
Helmet
much
check.
better, yeah. Helmet check. All right, great half out of them. Great map, great resurgence after being 2-0 down in the best of 5 grand finals. And honestly, from Marsborne, the hard hitters just falling asleep. Wolfie, he was great in that last map. He went 0-7 here, found himself a couple towards the end, but ended it 2-9. And Grizz, I hate to address the elephant in the room, he's 1-10. And he was the man at the top of the scoreboard there on Anubis. He was doing God's work in so many of those late rounds that led to the comeback in the first place.
And that 1 kill is a 1 dig that he hit on a round with pistols that
It was kind of crisp.
was it. It was
It was
crisp.
kind of crisp, but
Like,
yeah.
Have you seen the Twitter meme of like, this is my highlights for the game, and they play like some Linkin Park song, and then they show one play,
One
and then
kill,
it's over?
It's like, thanks for watching.
Yeah. That's this game.
All right, well, this could actually be do or die here for Bluejays if they win this pistol round. It feels like this is just a little too far gone. And Marsborne, yeah, it's a team kill just to make matters worse. It's surely 11. 4v2, one's going to be tapped down on the side, not like that. You got to go around the other side, but it doesn't matter. They've got the numbers, they'll get this done.
11-2, that is precisely what you need if you want that 4th map. And for the benefit of Bluejays, they are going to their own map pick.
They are.
So Dust 2, where Slight can really get involved with the op. But he's got to face down Wolfie. Like, that's got to be daunting.
Yeah, he's a scary man most of the time. Right here, he's having a little bit of a stinker on Nuke. I think everybody is. I don't think you can sort of pick anybody out. He hasn't had too many opportunities for that AWP. You don't really want to play too many two-sided AWP rounds here on Nuke, especially when you're going for like lobby control and trying to get down to that lower site. You're kind of limited to trying to play outside if you've got that sniper. And Bluejays have kind of had that one under lock and key.
Well, they've kept the money so low, too. There hasn't really been an opportunity for Marsborne to get the op out on the T side, even if they really, really wanted to.
Yeah, they were quite keen to go for a lot of the force buys, weren't they? Especially towards the end. They were just desperate to get rounds on the board.
Just 2 more, and Bluejays get to close this one out. Grizz spotted up in heaven, taken down by just a little bit of chip. But it is going to be Freshie to open this one up. Man of the match taken down, and 5 versus 4 for Bluejays. They kind of have their choice of where to go. lot of space outside already being bought. But Minus in a dangerous spot here. Trigger discipline and just crushes Freshie.
All right. Like this, guys. Gotta close it out against the Pistols. Give us a bit of confidence that you can reverse sweep this best of 5. We need 3 straight maps out of the Blue Jays to make this happen. We're on the cusp of victory here on Nuke, but Grizz is 5-7 in a great position. Can't take out Fruit Cups, who comes in with the sideline for 2. Eventually, I'll find the numbers, but it is just down to Minus, spamming away with the Mac 10 at range.
Look at the time.
Seconds. They'll have enough time to get this bomb down, though. It doesn't become a problem. Oh, oi, oi. That's got down.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Okay, what a round from Fruit Cup.
That got way closer than it should have.
Yeah.
Like those, Grizz was in a great spot. The trigger discipline plays on both these players were everything on this round, nearly enough. But in the end, Blue Jays, they do close it out to 12, and hey look, it's Hambuga again.
It's Hambuga. Wait, is that not Ham Buddy?
Is it Ham Buddy? I've just been calling it Hambuga every time I see it. Ham Buddy? Okay.
I learned earlier.
And this round, the round to save the match here for Marsborne is rather awkward buy, but MOTM will start things off strong. Slight answers right on back. 4 versus 4. MOTM on 1 whole hit point. Minus removed from credit, and MOTM to fall as well. The wall bang, more than enough. 3 versus 2 for Blue Jays to close this one out, but look at the health bars. Chop on 2. And between Snav, Wolfie, and Fruit Cup, you have 1.5 players worth.
Yeah. I still feel like they get this one done. Chop, yeah, as you say. Feels like he's a flick away from death. Stub his toe and he'll be gone. 55 seconds left to tick. Wolf's going to go on his way back. Just all the due diligence in the world, right? Check T-roof. You're thinking at this point things have been quiet for too long. There's got to be a snake in the grass. It kind of is. It's Grizz in lobby.
This MP9 could be everything.
It certainly could be, and he's on full health.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's just Chop on the lower bomb site on 2 whole hit points. He's got more enemy players than hit points. That's not a good place to be.
And it's to keep this map alive. At this point, I think they've kind of accepted their fate here on Nuke. They've accepted that this one's gone. Could mean that we'll see a train decider, which, yeah, me and All-In, we're getting all excited about.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. That would be the perfect end of this frag.
It really would. It would be a cherry on top of a cool weekend, but yeah, I hate to be doom and gloom and not hype up a potential clutch to keep this map going, but it's not going to happen, of course. Chop walks into the firing line, and it is going to be Blue Jays to take their first map for the grand finals here.
Little beer's yapping about right now. Oh man, we have to cast Dust too? I'm switching out. I want Train. Where my grandson at? I don't got no kids. Crazy Mr. Little Beer. Old man. That's crazy. What are those things on the table? Those are the trophies, dude. Ooh. Good shot. They're going to open it up there. It is going to be Minus out of the round, and Wolfie trying to redeem himself here. As he's going to start this one out strong. And oh! Yeah, I'd feel that same way too, Madam. I really would. But it is going to seem like Blue Jays are picking up this pace quick, but not too efficiently as we are into a 2-on-2. And Freshie, 10 HP in a dream.
Yeah, Freshie's going to run into a little bit of competition here. We actually have a flank coming in from Chop. So Grizz posted up here in the catwalk position. Very strong. Cross smoke coming in, but I don't think they realize the Chop has come, and there's the first and the second. There it is. That is the pistol round secured for Marsborne. Chop continuing form as always, showing some dominance early.
Yeah, and Marsborne really got to switch this around because Nuke was not the best showing they've put forward this series as for a short. And they're looking to definitely make up for lost time here. A lot of people think this is a 3-0, or yeah, 3-0. I was one of them, not gonna lie. I thought Blue Jays were out of it, but slight
What?
That was that amazing suicide boost that me and M&J were talking about this before the beginning of the series, and that was a great shots.
Yeah, that shot from Slide, I don't think Wolvie was definitely expecting that, but you know, Minus also getting tagged up as well, so a lot of damage exchange early, and then Chop also taking a dink early on B. The execute's coming in. Oh, missed shot as well from Minus. Chop goes down. He's gonna have to come up huge, and that is the B side secured so far for Bluejays. Locking him out of door, Molotov into window as well. Snav gonna put the bomb down, but you do have both players here in the retake. Couple flashes and a smoke available here for the CT side of Marsborne.
Bluejays in a fairly good position here that I don't think Marsborne really want to retake. I mean, retaking B site is just kind of miserable, especially with the limited amount of utility you have. A smoke and 2 flashes, you could, but 2-on-4, you really don't want to kind of test that one out at all. So will be the save here from Marsborne, and they will bring that one into the next.
Yeah, and actually Bluejays actually made the right call there to exit out towards B doors there, going through mid. So, good save round for them in that one.
Let's fucking go. Come on. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did happen?
Yeah,
what happened?
What did happen? I think
that happened.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Slight happened, and him and his, disappearing act as he makes CT players disappear. And he's going to continue to hold on to that scout. So we're going to have to see Marsborne be extremely cautious crossing, as Slight has given them a little something to worry about from now on.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we can get some aggression here towards on, but they're going to kind of give up the position. Swinging in, flashes go in. Oh, not able to find that kill just yet. MOTM and Grizz able to finally find 2. That is a 5v3 advantage early here for Marsborne against Bluejays. Bye, MJ.
Well, Marsborne quick to answer back off a round that got swept out from under them. And at the pace they're going, I think the end goal is first team to put 2 rounds in a row, sends the other one to a save, and we're back to good old trading CS there. Scout shot from Slight, just a little bit off there. Can't quite land the damage. Just the head games are there, and I'm loving it.
3 CTs here on Catwalk.
Yeah, he's out quickly there, and it's going to be a 2-on-4, and Wolfie and Slight want to consider their moves. Positions are looking fairly strong here for Marsborne.
Yikes. I don't think they were expecting MOTM to be there and lower. Slide lives on to 22 HP. MOTM secures that one. 3K in the round for Mr. Man of the Match. It's going to be, that's that 1-1 trade that we see pretty commonly here with that force coming out of the T side. Able to secure round 2, but that's Marsborne coming back very strong in the third. 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and Bluejays are kind of just playing for their lives right now. They don't have much ground to give. This is the do or die map, as was the last and will be for the foreseeable future here. Unless we can bring it all the way back to Train, where I wish we started at.
Yeah, just imagine. We haven't casted Train the entire tournament, and it could come down to the very last map.
Train since it's been in rotation.
You haven't?
No.
I think I've got
every
like 2
team
or 3.
I work with, dude. Upsetting, honestly. It's literally just Anubis or Ancient.
Ian able to find the first through mid. Crossbow coming out as well, but he is going to get deleted by Freshie. Quick change here from Bluejays. Not going to find anything with that nade in mid either, so 4-on-4 here for Bluejays. A little bit of light on the utility. Just 3 flashbangs left in their hands, but not much left for Marsborne either. Fruit Cup not able to find anybody, but the speed is coming in from Minus. Able to find him. But they are already out on the B-bomb site. Chop does fall. It's 3-on-3 here on B.
It's very doable here for Bluejays. I mean, they got the Tech 9s, they got an AK, and a little fire sale of weaponry sprinkled between all of them here. Utility fairly gone, but so is Marsborne. It's just going to come down to raw aims here. The only flash they use here, and it is going to be Freshie finding one, making it another as he climbs on for 4. Doesn't need the ace. Snav recovers the kill, and we're back into just trading the rounds back and forth.
Yeah, 2-2 here for Bluejays. Damage exchange early. We're tied up 2-2 going into round number 5. It seems to be just the effort of 4 spies here out of both teams on both sides. So not able to secure anything just yet, but we're going to throw everything we have in this round on the Marsborne side. Couple flashes, couple smokes here. We are going to throw some players out towards long, but it is actually a quad stack as well for Marsborne. Warning flashes coming in. Snap able to find one as well with Wolfie. Moto able to find 2. Even backed up in a 3-on-3 situation.
Yeah, it is the continuing of the trades, whether it's the rounds or the players. This is just close, good CS right now. Something that, you know, the last 3 maps have kind of been lacking in closeness anyways, as Slight gonna tackle on one for himself, and Bluejays are in a very plausible position to be the first one to get 2 in a row. You know what, never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Apparently not here, as it is down to just Fruit Cup versus Chopped and Wolfie, and the man's done it. He's had a pretty quiet series thus far. Now on this map, starting out 0-3, he's looking to kind of crack it open, maybe get his first kill here.
Yeah, 0-3. He's going to have to go to 2-3 if he wants to close this one out. 50 seconds left. Bomb is on his back as well, so potential for a plant here. But, you know, Anthony, what's your, as we wait here for potentially for a bomb plant, what is your favorite form of Fruit Cup?
I can't eat most fruits, so I eat none.
None? Okay, all right.
Food allergy. Oh! The double dink coming in to abruptly interrupt my talk about my allergies. I wasn't expecting that.
No, I was not either. Definitely chopped him down there on the A-bomb site with that one. A little bit of Kukli coming out to play there. Oh, my God.
Fully honest.
I can say that all 10 deaths on stage are still firmly structurally sound.
Yeah, I didn't hear any loud thudding, so this is a plus. I'm kind of upset I didn't actually hear any loud thudding or screaming.
Wolf, right up catwalk, do the classic Wolfie thing, able to find the other Wolfie, but MOTM able to trade that one out. So 4-on-4 here early in this round number 6. There is armor available on all the T-sign of Bluejays as well, so don't count them out of this round, especially Snab with that Deagle. That is the one I am looking out for in this one.
Yeah, and I think right now Bluejays, they have to have all cylinders firing in Fruit Cup still. You have to have this kill, and that's, like, again, he's had a very underwhelming performance, and that's not like him at all. Fruit Cup's usually the guy that you kind of lean to be the star player when it comes to opening up sites and entries and all this good stuff. So it's, maybe it's nerves getting to him a little bit.
A little bit of jitters here. It's also, you know, best of 5, so I don't know the last time these teams may have played a best of 5 series, especially with the new MMR 12. So Chop able to find that kill on the Freshie is going to kind of accelerate this catwalk push. Cross smoke is going down, so this is going to be a test here with MOTM here on the A-bomb side. Flash is coming in, forcing him off the angle. All 3 players are here. Flash goes in. Riz actually want to find one on the flank and able to find Fruit Cup as well. It's just left on the side.
Well, oh no, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. But this time he makes sure to get solid footing on the box, and you know, Chop making sure. Oh, yeah, there we go. A little extra. Double. That's crazy.
No,
maybe we're already seeing train right now.
Yeah, potentially running a train on the T side there.
That's
but,
2 in a row for Mars. They're the first to do it. They've broken the curse.
They did. In fact, they did. You know, Chop clearing the clip actually out of his rifle, making sure going into the next round that we're not going to see a jam. So
Bluejays, they're just going to buy some upgraded pistols. So they're going to be first to send to a save, and Marsborne have the potential to finally get some breathing room with these rounds.
Yeah, and finally we're getting that AWP on Wolfie as well. So hopefully we don't get anyone deleted in mid here pretty quick to start the round, but looks like we are going to group up here in near upper tons for Bluejays. Some fast aggression on catwalk too. Going to try to hold Freshie at bay, but a lot of damage exchange early, 57 damage, but oh. Chop able to find the first. Spray's coming in, able to find 2, and number 3. That it is 5 already for Marsborne. Chop once again having a hell of a game, sitting already at 9-2. I love that positioning as well. Had excellent backup there on the B-bomb side, able to secure round number 5 here for Marsborne. And that, Anthony, is 3 in a row.
Why are you telling these people my real name?
They could Google it. They could also do !Wooder in chat, and that'll take them over to your Twitter. Good sir.
That is true. No, I don't have a Liquipedia.
We both don't have Liquipedias.
Yeah. That's true. I just want a Liquipedia page, man. I want to feel important. I want to be like the rest of the gang, you know? I've been doing this longer than literally most of the people I work with, and they all have Liquipedia pages. But
Oh, what a nade on a snap.
solid. Oh, and a follow-up, too, as well. Putting him to rest there. Wolfie making sure Snav doesn't move past his position. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Minus going to find a lot of action here. Just eats that flash. Likes to just stare into the light, as they would say. Freshie is working out here on the B-bomb side. Minus able to find Slight there in mid, but do they expect Freshie to already be here? Drew Cup holding the swing as well. Minus able to spot him out, but not able to find Freshie, but unfortunately for Freshie, escapes with his life, and Minus able to find Fruit Cup through the door. This is not going well for Bluejays at all, and MOTM finding another one in mid. Just left on to Freshie.
There we go. Freshie out, and Marsborne starting to stack rounds in their favor as I think they're trying to end this one in a 3-1, so maybe they can go to Fogo de Chao as well and celebrate with the money they'll be getting from this one.
And some BRS points along the way as well. Those are priceless, I've heard.
At this point, yeah, they're more expensive than gold. I mean, think about how much it comes to a LAN, sign up for a LAN, get a hotel. Yeah, no, the going rate for, you know, Valve ranking points at this point is through the roof.
It really is, especially in North America. You can't really find them anywhere. So we got to take all we can get. Oh, I was really hoping that shot from MO Team would have connected. That would have been a highlight reel, but we're not going to get that just yet here today. Flash is coming out here to long. Grizz taking the early ding, falls back in the pit. Wolfie able to take him down, and that already is a player advantage finally here for Bluejays. Something they haven't really had here in the last 4 or 5 rounds. Miss off shots as well from Wolfie.
Oh.
Idiot ding able to find Freshie.
How is he alive?
I don't know, he hasn't died yet.
That he held out for way too long. And Bluejays with these Tech 9s looking to continue to find some answers here as Minus last life 14 HP. Oh no, I thought he killed it. He even looked back at it too and was expecting himself to die very abruptly as well.
Yeah, there's no martyrdom perks in CS, but that kind of felt like it as well. But I don't understand how Wolfie was alive on the car for so long.
Far too long. Way too long. And I don't even know why Bluejays were so scared to chase him down. Like, the man had an op. Like, you have Tech 9s. You have every advantage once he misses that first shot. Even if he hits the first shot, there's more of you guys behind him.
Yep, but that is the AWP recovered. Actually going to be given to Snap here towards bedroom, but not going to find anything just yet here. But this is something that we haven't seen all game so far. Minus able to find 2 in lower. That is that push we have not seen, and it's just Marsborne changing up the strategy here against Bluejays.
Yeah, just kind of doing what they do best, kind of throwing everything at them right now. And Marsborne, they're answering with force. We are seeing a fairly solid reaction here. We see,
oh my gosh,
the battle of the taps there, and it eventually gets there as Chop finds himself a kill, and Chop's having a great first half here. Him and Modem, both 10 kills apiece right now.
Nade not going to find anything there, but it's going to put a little bit of an interesting situation. Has the bomb down over there by Carr, so they're going to have to do something to recover this. Slight not going to find one, eating a ton of damage as well. Already down to 17 HP in this engagement. 5 players still alive here from Marsborne on the CT side, so this is looking pretty dire. Great boost coming in as well, so love this positioning here from Marsborne.
Snav and Slight are looking to... Ooh, almost a little flick reaction there, and Slight has put himself in a quite literal corner here, and the utility comes raining down, and him and Snav, they're not fighting to control a bomb site, they're fighting to just stay alive, and that smoke is only going to buy you so much time, and there's still 15 seconds left, and a little bit of a team damage there, but not before Snav does fall, and Slight 14 HP, and Marsborne, they might just kind of call it there. They've gotten their 1 kill. They've made an expensive round. But Bottom making sure that Bluejays can hear them.
Yeah, they do let Slight retain that off into the next round here, but They should be able to get a full buy around that AWP, but there was also potential to kill him after time there. They really could have punished that. Not a ton of money left in the bank for Marsborne, so a great call by them on that side. Great strategy. We like to see that as well from that experienced team. Still a little bit newer together, but finding a lot of success early here on a classic map like Dust 2 is only going to bode well for them in the future.
Yeah. And I mean, right now we're seeing, oh, that nade hurt, but not as much as Modem, that reaction hands on the head. You know, that kind of caught him off guard as well. I mean, we're seeing Blue Jays showing some life here and there. Not yet hope is lost from them, especially if you have Slight with the big green. He can always make some space.
Yeah, that's something as well. Slight still sitting at 3 and 7 on this one, so you've got to find a way to activate this AWP. It's really going to kind of pull this back in your favor really quick early. You're going to get that acceleration on the side as well, but they've actually given up the site. All 4 players here from Marsborne have elected to go through mid. They're going to try to retake from Catwalk and Long on this one. Oh, first shot comes in, but Slight missing that one. Smoke going down as well. Chop able to find that first kill. That's going to accelerate the push here on the retake for Marsborne. Slight still holding this position on Catwalk, but it is a double split here from Marsborne. 2 coming in from every side.
Yep. And are just going to try and see them work around this site, try and get an opening, divide these CTs, but to no avail. It's down to Wolfie. He finds one, but he's got 3 more, 2 more. He gets it out. 1-on-1. Wolfie can do it. He's on for the ace, but he does it. Wolfie with the ace clutch.
I don't know what to say.
I had no faith in that, but Wolfie shut me the hell up real quick. A couple taps, 1v1, gets the top of the head just over the box.
0.3 of a second left on the clock there. Wolfie able to find that ace. Goes on to 12 kills as well. That, if you're Blue Jays, that's the type of activity you're going to have to need. You need that hero play, and we definitely saw that from Wolfie.
Not going to lie, got a little lightheaded.
Yeah, that I was like, I threw my hands over my head myself. I'm like, what?
Man, that's just good CS. That makes me happy. That gives me energy, and I need it. And Slight, he needs it as well. He finds the opener, brings it to that early advantage in the first 30 seconds here as Blue Jays are trying to close out this first half with at least 5.
Yeah, Marsborne, this is those rounds that they haven't had a lot of success in. Already losing that player advantage, 4v5 for them. Still a bunch of utility available still on the CT side, so they're not out of this one just yet. They should be able to find a little bit of counter position here. Freshie is spotted out top mid by Grizz, and not able to find that kill, but Wolfie able to take it. It's going to be on minus. Finding 2 already. Falling back into that position. It's going to finally fall here, but it's a 2-on-2. Slight finding Grizz. Fruit Cup, 1-9 so far. Through 11 rounds, going to have to clutch this one out.
This is his time to kind of push those stats on the up and up here. He has the bomb. He's got some time. He's got 40 seconds to work with here. 1 kill. His first kill, actually. As we see the chant is coming through here. Well, one guy.
One person. He's got a fan.
Dude, it's all got to start somewhere. Isn't that one guy?
Yeah.
That guy's a Fruit Cup fan.
You know, if he has a fan, I am one of them.
Yep, and he's going to get this bomb down. We're seeing Marsborne playing very passive here, kind of giving him the space when it comes to working with that, letting him readjust here as he's going to work his way around site, try and get himself into a little bit advantageous angle. Here's the op shot coming out down to a 1v1, and Fruit Cup closes out with the triple, 7-5. Blue Jays finding life towards the end off the clutch 1vx's.
You know, he's got 3 kills. All of them were absolutely crucial thus far in this one. So that was definitely not the half that we expected to kind of see. We kind of looked like Marsborne was going to kind of lengthen that lead just a little bit there, especially with Minus picking up 2 there at the car position. But Fruit Cup, you might have picked up a couple of those during the map break because he's looking, you know, those kills are huge, man. You've got to have those.
We got people saying in chat already load up train, and it's we're not there yet, but Blue Jays are definitely fighting to give us finally our first glance here on stream of our revamp train. Oh, little double dig there. Snav just barely staggering back to spawn.
Yep. It looks like Freshie is going to be left here towards Long, and Mine is able to find that deletion. Oh, that is going to be the easy bomb plant here for Marsborne, but see if they're able to hold this catwalk position. 2 players on the retake. Backup is here in the form of MOTM, but won't be able to find 2. That is going to put them into a weird acceleration here towards catwalk. Oh. Marsborne not able to find these kills. Oh, finally they do. Marsborne taking both pistols here so far.
And I think that's kind of where we're seeing this lead start to like stretch out potentially. If Marsborne can capitalize off this, unless we have the exact same thing we happened in the first half, and the rounds just keep trading till somebody wins too. But it's kind of hard to tell. Marsborne are in top form, and Bluejays are starting to find, their stride. But is it a little too late right now? I don't think so, but Marsborne wouldn't make them think so.
Yes, Marsborne's feeling very comfy here on Dust 2. This was in the map rotation for a lot of these players, especially when they're traveling internationally. So, especially that, if anybody hasn't listened to Mr. Ian Hardy, Man in the Match, his clip was actually done on Dust 2 as well. So, the famous clip about Man of the Match actually came from Dust 2. So, I don't count him out of this one.
Can never count him out, just like Bluejays can't be counted out. Even if they do have some P250s, maybe USP. Realistically, this should be 9 for Marsborne, but I've seen crazier things happen, like, ace clutch.
Yeah, in the grand final.
No biggie.
Nah, just small.
Yeah, little things.
Sometimes it is a little thing to light that count, but a lot of pistols here are available. The A-bomb site, sightable 5-1. Wolfie with 2 trades though, but Snap able to pull it back here, 3-on-3. No bomb down just yet.
I want some jumping 5-7 shots here. Make it happen. I don't care. Make it happen.
Oh, he's hearing you.
Yep. Keep. No, don't. Yep. One more. Come on. You got it. I know you can connect one of these. Go. Wolfie. Nah, dude, you got this. Don't give up.
Yeah, keep going.
I have faith. Does some good damage. Chop just barely surviving there towards the end. But Marsborne find 9-1 off double digits. As this buy coming through from Marsborne started to look a little bit scary there, but they come out mildly injured, but not bleeding to death, that's for sure.
Yeah, Marsborne finally. We had a lot of one-round trade-offs here and things like that, but Marsborne picking up 2, securing the round after the pistol, absolutely crucial for them. And that's going to put Bluejays at a little bit of a disadvantage here. They are going to finally get their rifles, but they are going to be light on the utility as well.
Light on the utility indeed, because right now we're seeing Bluejays kind of stagger themselves out here as they're favoring a little bit odder positions, definitely heavier for the cat side as we're seeing that CT rotate, kind of leaving just Wolfie by himself in towards underpass. Suicide push might be coming out here as they try and challenge Fruit Cup on cat, and Wolfie in a very unchecked position. He finds 2, 1 for Fruit Cup, goes 1 for 1. Other Wolfie and Grizz alive as they try and put this one to rest here as Freshie finds 1, leaving Wolfie with the AK, has to pop the reload, grabs the bomb, 12 HP. I think a nade might do it. No! It's Slight getting the headshot from the M4.
Bluejays able to pick up that crucial round here, stop the momentum here, Marsborne. So able to finally find their footing here on Dust 2. We're going to see if they're going to be able to pick up another one here, string round 2. So Marsborne going to invest everything they have into this round. No head armor on Chop, actually, and none on Grizz. So they're going to like to go for the Tech 9. No head armor here against the CT side of Bluejays. Early smoke coming in as well, trying to take space early here from Marsborne. And Bluejays is going to give it to him as well.
Oh. Mid-aggression coming in here from Marsborne. Look to try and continue to use these angles, and a decent nade there. Chunks down Chop just a little bit, 84, and the flash comes in over top, so they're going to try and get themselves over towards Cat. Snap. Good timing on this smoke. It's going to buy them a little bit of time and a little bit of space for them to work with, but for how much longer Minute 10 on the clock as Marsborne doesn't have too much map control other than in the way of mid. So it's either going to be a split because long control is kind of out the window now.
Yeah, A is held here by Blue Jays. More than half the round gone so far. Still 5 players alive on each side. Minimal damage sustained for Marsborne. Still plenty of utility available as well, so we are going to see that cross smoke come in, and Slide's going to have to respect it. Trying to hit that timing. 2 players as well available on the B-bomb side. He's going to end up popping this mid smoke. Able to find the first through the window. Actually, Wolfie finding 3, Freshie with 4. That's left all into the other Wolfie. Fruit Cup securing that one. 5 alive for Blue Jays.
By Marsborne, I start to maybe get a little bit scared. Now we're seeing Blue Jays, that's a flawless round. They didn't drop a single player, and we're taking a look at Wolfie's money, as well as the rest of the team. Majority above 3K plus, other than Slight. Slight, no off this time. Just going to continue to try and roll with this rifle. And, I mean, now we're seeing Fruit Cup. He was 0-9, I think, at one point. Now sitting 5-12, so slowly getting a little bit better. Here's that nade. Good damage there onto Modem.
Yep, and they're going to flood out here in mid. Freshie and Snav are here for the trades. Snav absolutely finding 3 in mid. Freshie with the cleanup, so looks like potentially we may go into another tie here. Potential for a 9-9. Finally getting that timeout here from Marsborne. Going to talk this one out. It's kind of the first timeout we've really seen since Marsborne and Blue Jays taking one at round 5 and round 6 as well.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they should have called that one a little bit earlier there before they got in this predicament. Granted, you know, I think they're trying to play the long game here and maybe try and, you know, wait it out for a little bit longer, but this one has gotten too close. A single round differential after a very strong Marsborne. First half, Blue Jays, they're not dying off just yet, especially when you have Wolfie 19-12. I mean, 5 of them coming back from a very important clutch.
Yeah, it looks like Wolfie's kind of keeping Blue Jays in this one so far. We've got to see some more performances coming out here from Fruit Cup and Slide, although Fruit Cup's kills have been huge, but we're going to have to find something here. Kills are spread pretty evenly across the board here for Marsborne, so not necessarily one player shining over another. A lot of team kills coming in here, but Blue Jays, they're going to have to find something. This is that rifle round that Marsborne really needs to take this one into double digits.
Good taps there from Grizz. Nade's going down as he somehow doesn't really even get damaged. Nobody got damaged by this nade. Didn't that one either. Are they just hitting the tops of the steps? Is that why maybe?
Yeah, I need that lineup on that smoke here. We're going to see 3 players pushing up here towards Catwalk. Flashes and cross smokes coming in.
Oh, this position strong. He can land some shots through smoke. Tapping bottom out from the nade. Wolfie answers back to the spray of his own. Netting a kill, but it's going to be the fight towards long as Life finds one. Looking for more. They're going to try and re-aggress back on the site before they get this bomb down, and they lose full control of site. And high ground coming through. Not really sure why Midas would go that route, but it is now a 2-on-2.
Yeah, Anakin, the high ground kind of worked for him on that one, but 2-on-2 here for Blue Jays on this retake. One player in from long and the other from CT. Good positioning here out of Marsborne, so they are going to be able to potentially find one. Freshie able to find Chop. Wolfie with the first! Freshie securing that round here for Blue Jays. We are going to go to that 9-round tie across the board. Round 19 coming at you next.
And this is a... Can you say I'm so cracked?
Yes.
This is obviously a very important round for both sides. It's do or die for Marsborne right here. Is like, this is going to give that shift a full momentum swing to Blue Jays. They got the money to spare if Blue Jays loses. So Marsborne really, really needing this one because the money will be gone. And potentially what little bit they could have to close this one out early.
Yeah, Marsborne, if they're able to secure this round, Bluejays still has enough money in the bank. They are going to be able to buy into the next. So, but if Marsborne is able to break it here and the next round, there is that easy potential here for the map and match victory. But Minus able to find Fruit Cup through the smoke, start this engagement. Fruit Cup, unfortunately, sitting now at 5 and 14 so far in this matchup. We're going to have to get him activated here in this one.
Galil on chop, top mid, just very passive hold for all of Marsborne. I think they're kind of going back to that kind of scared, reserved play that is not their style at all, by any means. A little late molly, but that's Marsborne have no map control. And under a minute, they're finally starting to make some moves here.
Bluejays has made the correct call here. All 4 players here on the A-bomb side. Cross smoke is down. I get thought I was some utility potentially. Oh, there are the kills coming in from Marsborne. Just left here, but Minus able to find that one. 5 players alive from Marsborne. We are going to get the 5 back out of Bluejays here. If they're able to take round 11, that is going to put Bluejays in a very, very, very tough position.
You definitely did, because I mean, if you heard it, they said run away, Slight, run away. And he got about 3 steps from running away before he was taken out there. So Marsborne, that slow, creeping, methodical hit that, was very passive early on, turned into just a full-blown execute up through Cat. The boost coming up for the op of Wolfie, but no damage this time around.
This is potentially the round for Marsborne. If they are able to get this one, folks, I don't think we get trained, but there is that potential here from Bluejays. They are going to be able to find that first kill on the chop. So once again, player advantage for Bluejays, and this has not worked well for Marsborne. Ash is going to come into catwalk, able to blind the off the angle, but Wolfie able to find the kill, and the other Wolfie. Player advantage swung back in favor of Bluejays here, but the remaining players are going to be up on catwalk. Molotov going to be a little late, able to find Fruit Cup, is going to get him in position. Bomb plant trying to go down. MOTM able to find the kill from Goose. Oh. Once again, just left on the slide here in a 1v3. He's going to have to find a way to save this AWP, and they're telling him to run away, and he's going to try and do just that. Not going to be able to find him here on the hunt just yet, but Marsborne is going to be able to secure round 11 against Bluejays here. 2 left.
Yep. Slight. Not going to get chased down just yet. But we are seeing that money finally depleted here for Bluejays, that they built up such a strong little, financial nest for themselves, but it has now burned away. That's going to be 11 for Marsborne. And they are just 2 away from closing this series out and taking home the Big Bell trophies.
These are pretty cool trophies.
They are. You feeling good about Daddy Energy? King's feeling good about Daddy Energy, reckon? Yeah, I know.
But the last time they left right this AWP, it worked out in the favor of Bluejays, but it's going to provide a lot of information, actually. He's going to push through the Molotov. Takes a ton of damage here. Just left on the 49, eating 51 early. Once again, Fruit Cup with this Deagle. May find this kill on catwalk if he is able to secure this for Bluejays. That's going to be the momentum they need, but Slight able to find Minus here. A lot of good team play here out of Bluejays early. Once again, Marsborne left into a 4v5 early into the round, but this is kind of a half buy for Bluejays, so they're still keeping around 1,500 to 2K in the bank around their players, looking to kind of hold off Marsborne here from allowing them to complete this run and this victory.
Slight trying to help his team out with this op. The impact thus far kind of minimal for now, but it doesn't seem like he's run out of steam just yet. Close range of Freshie with a USP. Might be able to find something slightly reposition here. Spots out the one, gets the shot off, gets the kill. Eyes diverted elsewhere. Slight actually finds two. Has to actually pop the reload. He's going to need maybe the ace here, but the flanks coming in from who else other than Wolfie. He finds one. Nobody even relays the information that he's directly behind him, and I would say that is a huge miscommunication from Marsborne.
Wow, that is not the round that we expected here from Blue Jays, but it is the hand that we are dealt.
Wow. I feel like that's what I heard.
Who knows? This is on my account, though, so. Come on.
Who else called me?
But we are going to finally see. Oh, we are going to get the
Little
case
Beard
still. Oh,
called
no,
me
go
too.
back. It was a blue. Oh, it's purple, chat. You invest in stat track. Purple Eagles.
I'll call King then.
What? Slight not able to find anything just yet. 11-10 here, lead from Marsborne. We are back in the server against Blue Jays, but
Don't snitch. Too late, Little Beer. You're done, kid. You're done. God. I didn't read the rest of what everyone else said to me, so don't worry. Yours was the better of them all, considering you didn't say anything other than just calling me. Please, I want to see Train. Yeah, bro, we all do.
I think we all do. We all do at this point here, but Brew Cup able to find a pivotal kill here on the Wolfie, so. I tell you what, every kill here from Fruit Cup thus far, only 7 of them, but all of them have been absolutely crucial and massive here for Blue Jays.
Massive indeed. And right now, Marsborne need to maybe close it out. Or else, hey, I think maybe we see over. Another Glock?
Yeah, another Glock.
Is that just how many USPs in a row is that? Am I saying?
I don't know. I'm shutting off my computer.
Yeah, it's probably for the better, to be honest with you. But nice slow play here. 35 seconds left on the clock as Marsborne are going to creep across, but not going to escape the eyes of Slight. And oh no, I think we will see the score tied again and a flawless round as Blue Jays are they're just fighting with everything they got right now. 11-11. Marsborne, they are on to, kind of a tough finance spot right now.
Yeah, this is kind of it here for Marsborne. They are going to keep some money left on the bank, but they're going to do their absolute damnedest to keep Blue Jays here going from round 12. This, folks, potential to be your penultimate round.
Stamina said I have to answer his call or he's going to NBG the Frag urinal.
Nope. Absolutely not. We will not revisit this. Nope. Not happening.
I've cleaned up enough messes with Frag. I can't do it again.
2 first kills there from Fruit Cup. Once again, every kill we're seeing here from Fruit Cup absolutely pulling this game back into the favor of Blue Jays.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I was gonna say something, but granted, Wolfie's alive, and he's got a rifle, he's got armor, and he's got smoke, and he's got the repositioned back up to Cat Shop. Maybe can cause a little bit of commotion, but we are seeing Blue Jays completely lock out the bomb.
Wolfie gonna try to howl at the moon, but once again, Fruit Cup here in defense. Potential on for the ace. Ooh, Chop eats that dink from Freshy. Freshy securing that kill. Marsborne is going to have to find something to win this one. Find something, but that was a triple boost and lower, and Fruit Cup once again finding the opening kill against Marsborne.
That is exactly what Blue Jays needed, and that's a pace-setting kill right there. Granted, I don't think Wolfie needs to pick it up anymore. 24 and 15, maybe 25 and 15, maybe a little more there. As he's gonna scuttle his way back into the collateral, nearly hits, and I think we're seeing it. I think we're preloading Train right about now, as Blue Jays might have definitely, at this point, I would say, secured the comeback.
But there is one dangerous being still left here. Wolfie, of course, just sitting at 38 HP, but it was left on the Chop. But Wolfie gonna have to howl at the moon in a 1v5 ace situation. Not able to find it. Blue Jays secure round number 13. We're going to map 5. It's time to run a train.
Choo choo-choo, motherfuckers.
The last 2 maps have gone to them. Marsborne on the first 2.
Are we going to get the reverse sweep here out of Blue Jays Swoopies?
I mean, going into map number 3, I wouldn't have said that we would have a map
That
number
is
4.
a team
Oh my
Fruit Cup on the
goodness.
stab. And that is that advantage for Marsborne. So
Okay.
they will elect to pick their side here. They will elect to start on the CT side here for Marsborne.
Going into this best of 5, I would have told you, yeah, this is probably going to be 4 maps. Maybe there's a chance it'll reach 5. It's probably not going to be 3. You go from 2 to 3, and you're like, it's probably going to be 3 maps. And then Blue Jays are like, I took that personally. And I'm very glad they did. Because, again, getting some train, getting some chat messages in, you can hear the ticks of everybody
They're
messaging in chat.
probably telling everybody, hey guys, I love you so much. This has been really awesome. You guys are great players. Actually, they really did. They are actually, confirmation from production, they are saying, good luck, have fun, everybody. That's actually happening. It actually happened. We have people being nice.
I love it. Good sportsmanship here at Frag to close out the event. Honestly, okay, here's the start. Minus going to subtract some members from the Blue Jays side. They will fire back, but it is only slight remaining. 1 versus 4 as MOTM, the only one to go down for Marsborne here on the pistol. Well, that's a good start. That's about all you could ask for.
Marsborne, though, did secure both pistol rounds against Blue Jays on Dust 2, but weren't able to claim the map. But no plant coming out from Blue Jays. That is actually very crucial in this one. Marsborne's going to get their SMGs on Chop and MOTM and rifles on the remaining, but there is no investment here really on the Blue Jay side. Couple upgraded pistols, and this is going to be a cleanup for Chop. Able to find one, fighting the second, but will fall to Fruit Cup here, so.
Oh, that had a potential to be a massive steamroll for that SMG. But now look, we've got Slight pushed all the way in through Ivy and looking for some frags, but not going to happen. The rifles for Marsborne not going to allow. So I will say for Train, we are in for a bit of a treat here. Because these other maps that we've had here tonight, Ancient, Anubis, Nuke, Dust 2, they are drilled, they are procedural, they are all set for these teams. Train, they're not going to have quite as much experience on. Add to that it is 10 o'clock. Now granted, all of these guys are much younger than we are, so they should have no trouble staying awake at this hour. In fact, this is probably the time where they'd be waking up for FPL.
It's very true, so they're going to kind of get active here.
So we're either going to get a treat in that they're tired from all that they've done today, or they're getting their second wind, and we're going to get some crazy-ass plays.
Marsborne, though, able to find a quick early 2-0 advantage in this one against Blue Jays. Freshie, the first member to fall. Do have AKs here on the Blue Jays side. This is a little interesting. Still with Hamas left on Wolfie. He's going to potentially see if we can upgrade this, retain that AK going in the next round. That would be massive for Marsborne early on in this one.
Yeah, but I love how Blue Jays are taking a bit of a pause here. Oh, waiting for the push in, and Slight rewarded with the shots onto Grizz. There's a couple more to fall for Marsborne, and now suddenly they've got a 4 versus 2. They attempt to breach their way in to this A-bomb site. Fruit Cup going to punch those numbers in. We are going to have a bomb plant here. And this one feels like a saver. Marsborne, they do not want the smoke, so they will head on out, hold on to that FAMAS and M4. Blue Jays going to chalk up their first round.
Well, I think we're going to get kind of the same story we saw on Dust. It was kind of trading these rounds early, where once again Blue Jays able to find their footing here on Train. This is the last one, folks. This would be kind of in classic Frag fashion. I hate to curse this one, Floofies, but
Overtime?
yeah, overtime's in the cards.
Excellent.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go. Now it gets unhinged.
Just
You thought we were
imagine.
bad before. Just wait until we get to overtime, chat. Just wait.
It seems like that is the script that we are going to write here this evening. It is Sunday. This is finals day here. We're at Fragadelphia, hosted here at local host in Philly, 401 North Broad Street. If you're ever in the area, feel free to stop on down. Plenty of computers available and some console play as well.
Oh, hey, why not FPS01 is in chat, too? Welcome
that
into
guy?
chat. Why not FPS01? I think I heard someone say he needs to shorten his name, but that is a good kill to start off the round for MOTM. I feel like a robot the way I am talking right now.
Don't do that.
Okay. So Fruit Cup going to be sitting the rest of this round out, and Chop in a position to bowl some players over. Blind, it does not matter, will hit the double. And the rest of Blue Jays 2 versus 5, now 4. Snav hits a screamer onto Minus. For the rotation.
With that one.
Rotation now present. Wolfie with a good one, but Snav not able to hold on. Blue Jays will fall, and Marsborne will pick up the pieces to a third.
Yeah, excellent opening kill there by MOTM. Chop with the double spray down through a flashbang. Snap not able to clutch this one up, unfortunately, but Marsborne finally getting a 2-round lead here. We are going to see a full buy come out of the Blue Jay side. They're throwing every single penny they've got left into this one. Could potentially see Marsborne here go on to round number 5 after this one, fairly early in our final map here of Train.
Yeah, it's super dangerous to let this CT side get rolling. Once they start to get the ops out, it's not quite as bad as old Train, where you'd have the very long vertical horizontal sight lines. The sight lines are very intentional. Wait a minute. Very intentional. And while you do have strong sight lines for the op, you're not going to be doing a lot of the same easy shots that you'll get on old Train.
Yeah, some of the sight lines have definitely been changed in this version of Train. Still believe the map needs a little bit of work here, but we'll play through this one. This is kind of that map, you know, with Vertigo going out of the pool. This is kind of that NA staple that we would expect to see some of these teams try and pick up and force as kind of a punish pick. But it seems like both teams just decided, you know what? If we're going to be here, why not end it on this one?
Yeah, I'm super down to finish off here rather than Mirage or Inferno. Those were our 2 bans tonight, in case you don't know the map pool. But this is a great spot for Minus in towards Olaf. He's going to spot the players in first, but not even moving. It's a nice headshot through the box. Chop, good response, but now Blue Jay is taking a lot of space on the A bomb site. Wolfie will deny one, and it's a massacre here. Slight and Freshy now to clean this one up, and they will do so successfully. Blue Jays continuing to keep this game close.
Yeah, Marsborne left down to about 2K per player here. So once again, I think we're going to see the classic staple, just trading rounds out before these teams. Marsborne with a quick 2-0 series lead, potentially could have closed it out in map number 3, but this is the hand that we were dealt here. This could potentially be the reverse sweep from Blue Jays.
It could be, but again, no matter who wins, if we get overtime, oh my goodness. I'm so excited at the prospect, I can't even think right now. We got pistols on the side of Marsborne. Slight gonna open things up here, looking for a second. Not going to quite hit the shots. Quick rotation around for Minus as Fruit Cup joins in the fight. It's a hail of gunfire, and Minus, the last player standing, just poking away with that USP. Was able to get to one, but Snav will put an end to that nonsense.
Justin from production, 3rd time this map has been played all weekend. The whole thing.
Train very unpopular here at Fragadelphia, which is understandable. There are trains here in Philadelphia, but like, you know, in North America, we don't really know how to use public transit. We don't usually use it in most cities.
Only in the Northeast, in fact, here in Philadelphia. But that first kill coming in from MOTM. but it is a rush onto the B-bomb site. Chop going to get tested here fairly early in this one, but once again, MOTM flanking in from that pop dog position.
Soda Dog, this is causing a lot of damage with Chop. Oh, but it answered it right back. 3 versus 4 now for Bluejays, still fighting a man down. And the rotation, Marsborne with enough firepower to cover off both bomb sites, so Bluejays not going to have a whole lot of opportunity to hit something completely open. They are going to have to find the entries on their way in.
But Marsborne here is left into a player advantage. 4 players alive. Flashbang coming in. Chop finding the first. 3v2 left here. Wolfie anchoring the B-bomb side. But we do have Snap already out here trying to find this kill. But, ooh, first peek coming in from Frag. They have spotted Wolfie, but Minus here in defense. They know where Snav is.
Wolfie doing a great job of repositioning around the site, making sure to keep himself dynamic, making sure he can't quite be spotted while the rest of the team heads on in. And now he might just have a golden opportunity to pop Snav as he pops his head back up, and he will. There goes the head, but now Fruit Cup alone, 1 versus 3, gonna be smoked off here, does get the kill. Looking for more, drops a planter, but it's not enough. Wolfie still alive to defuse the bomb.
Ooh, that was looking a little bit hairy there for Marsborne, but they are finally able to secure yet another lead here on Train. I believe MOTM was inviting Mount to dinner after the match there on that one, but Marsborne asserting a little bit of dominance here, not letting this map slip away from them early. But are we going to see a team try and pull away here heading into the second half?
I'll have to see. Still money left in the bank accounts of Bluejays, so they will be buying right back up. They do have the Mac 10 here for Wolfie, but other than that, this looks like a pretty quality buy, though. Minus on the other side, stuck on the 5-7. Oh, this is a classic old Train position. The op playing Ivy. And it doesn't hit the shot. Fruit Cup able to get the kill and doubles up onto Grizz. This is a golden opportunity for Bluejays. We have the rotation in from CT as well. Freshie able to take down the rotation in from Z, and Slight continues his winning ways. Minus now left all alone. That 5-7 has a mountain to climb. It does look like it's not going to be allowed to. Caught nearly unawares here. It's Fruit Cup to clean things up. 3 kills for the round.
Well, I spoke too soon. We are not going to get any sort of distance. We're only going to get a more pain. 4-4 on Train. And yes, that is great.
Pain's not here. They're in Brazil.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, they're actually at Pro League, so they're not in Brazil. They're in Sweden.
Are they made in Brazil?
Well, no, that's a different team. No, it's not in Malta anymore. Yeah. Everybody's in the same place. Snav gonna start this one off with a heady.
Clear, but Freshie able to find that one. Oh, MOTM, are we gonna get the clip of this best of 5 series potentially? It's gonna have to be huge. Freshie finding Chop and Pop Dog, but it is nothing left here. Grizz able to find one, but Snap tapping away here towards Top, but not able to find that kill, and that once again is another lead for Bluejays in this one. So 5 rounds to 4 against Marsborne. We're just seeing them slug it out once again.
I mean, I kind of love that that's what we're getting. We're just getting these aim duels.
You can never count out a North American team fighting a pistol round. Even though they're both North American in this one, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And again, the new map that they haven't practiced, that they haven't seen all weekend, it's a golden opportunity. Well, that was a little underwhelming. But again, USPs, they got Wolf. At least it's something.
It is something. In fact, you could say Marsborne in that one, almost around kind of sponsored by Be Quiet, if you could say, as Bluejays really kind of shut them down early in that one.
Shut them up, indeed. Now we've got the full rifles out once again for Marsborne, looking to bring this one back to a 6-6. Got a little bit of headroom to work with. Big stack on over toward the A bomb site. But again, Bluejays looking for Ivy. And all this is exactly expected here. Grizz lines up one, but the kill's coming back his way, but he goes huge. With help from Minus, he will bring this one back to a man advantage for Marsborne. Now Snav and Freshy bringing that bomb on over to the B bomb site instead, down through the brown halls. They'll have to deal with Chop if they want to take this site. He's making himself scarce. He's like, all right, I can wait for my teammates. I'll take the man advantage retake. We've got a kit. That's going to be the plan, though. Not who's expecting Freshy this close up. Not Minus, but Grizz and Chop will cut away. Marsborne will look to continue play.
No one is going to distance themselves in this one. It's very, very, very likely we're going to end up here writing the classic NA script of a 6-6 tie going into the last map of a series with a strong potential for overtime in this one.
You sound disappointed.
No, I'm just not surprised. I mean,
Oh, we got the double ops out again for Bluejays. Let's go. We saw this earlier this morning. They were winning out hard, and they're like, hey, we all want to op. What if we all op? All right, Wolfie gets to do it today. If we get the kill for Wolfie on that op, we're going to have to clip that, but Slight going to be the one to stop the push. Oh, no, the team nade. Freshy not happy with his teammates' performance on that, but Fruit caught falling AK, and Wolfie does hit the shot on that AWP. Freshy with a kill onto MOTM leaves Chop all alone. Can he pull this one off? Bomb out on the A-bomb site. It's quite a ways away here from Chop. Gonna get those digits punched in here and make sure everything is safe. This is the last round of the half, so Chop does have to go for it, but it does kind of feel like he's got a flash in a dream. That time going to run very low. Yeah, not enough time to rotate all the way around, just has to head in through connector, and caught with a nade in his hand. Snav ready and waiting to close that one out. We're not getting our 6-6.
No, but you know, typically Marsborne for the last few maps have actually won our pistol rounds, so I wouldn't be surprised we end this one 7-7, heading into a full rifle round finally in the second half. But oh my, we are absolutely getting a banger of a best-of-5 series here. The script could be written for Bluejays. Finally getting signed underneath an org. Thank God. We've been waiting that one in North America forever. Thank you, Bluejays, for coming along to securing that one. But
you know the Germans always make good stuff.
That's true. That's true. You know it's good.
And now they've signed a good team.
Yeah. Chop, chop, chop.
Slap Chop?
The Slap Chop is back, folks.
Oh, never didn't have it. Freshy going to open up with two. Snav joining in as well, but Wolfie, can he win this one out? You said that they've been winning the pistol rounds. Not going to be this one. Bluejays is going to start to pull ahead.
Finally. We're going to see Bluejays finally distance themselves here from Marsborne, securing a 3-round lead. Oh my, we are in for this one. No bomb plant from Marsborne, so kind of unfortunate there for them heading into round number 14.
You think chat got that reference?
I don't know. Probably not.
They're probably too young for it.
I would guess so.
Oh well, we tried. Pistols out from Marsborne. Gonna make this one likely a 9-5. Sounds like a full-time job.
I'll be working from 9 to 5.
But you never know. They've been winning pistols, so they do manage to get a drop off of just combining 5 together. Maybe they can pick up a rifle and make this one interesting for us, but...
Well, they absolutely can. You can't count out Marsborne here. If they're able to kind of stack and able to secure at least an SMG in this one, there is potential to trade this one out. Ooh. Double deeks coming in from MOTM, but unfortunately everybody else will fall. And that is round 9 for Bluejays, Swoopies.
Yeah, a Slight from behind, and SMGs go...
MOTM one, but only able to find 2. Marsborne needed 5, not going to get it in this one. Rifles finally coming out here for Marsborne in the second side. But once again, AWP on site. Last time he had that, Freshie decided to delete him from the server as well.
You don't need that. Well, on train, you most certainly do need an AWP. You need at least the one on your CT side. It gets really tough to navigate without being able to take out a long-range player and back away.
This is a strong position from Fruit Cup and towards Team Main, but players available here towards Pop Talk. Snap able to find MOTM, but don't like to fall back. Excellent play there from Snap, securing his life, giving Bluejays yet another 5v4 advantage against Marsborne.
Yeah, and this is the time when that's going to get more and more crushing. Marsborne really looking for that. They've got a long mountain to climb. It does only start with a single step, but they do need to make that step here, and it's getting more and more difficult by the second as down to 55 of them. Marsborne waiting for the push from Bluejays, waiting for some information. They did manage to take down getting information, so maybe they'll be able to find some themselves and do finally get the peeks on in. But look at the positions from Bluejays. Mina's going to delete one and the second, but look at the answers back. 3 returned from Bluejays. Leaves Wolfie again alone, and the dunk will finish the kill.
Bluejays finally securing double digits here against Marsborne. They're on to 10, and folks, I don't see a defense coming from Marsborne in this one.
You don't, but you promised me overtime.
Anything can happen and will happen. It is inevitable.
Imagine, though, how amazing it's going to feel to grab these trophies and take them and hang them up at the Bluejays office in Germany. And Buckethead, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
We miss you, buddy.
Every little bit helps. We are a, again, volunteer-supported organization, so anyone that wants to come out and volunteer, we take basically anybody. We'll teach you if you've never done the job before. If you have done the job before, experience is always helpful, and we're just glad to have more new faces. Whether you're competing or volunteering. But this one, though, Marsborne, they do make their way out onto the bomb site. They can't quite get the bomb down. Wolfie going to spray down 3, and Slight will finish the job. A headshot from that AWP, 11 for Bluejays.
Well, they certainly are flying high in this one against Marsborne. Marsborne kind of known for their ground defense, but sometimes Anakin will lose to the high ground in this one, and that is Bluejays.
You never know. LAN has a certain kind of magic. And if you've never experienced it before, I highly recommend it.
Well, you know, something is magic here, Flippies, and Marsborne's going to have to pull that one out of their pocket if they want to take this one against Bluejays.
Yeah, they're going to have to pull something out of the hat here. Not going to be an easy task to get 6 rounds to bring this one back to a tie, or 7 to bring it to map and match and series point. So they're going to take every step of the way, carefully clearing, carefully observing. It does look like the bomb going to lean on over toward that B bomb site. Does look like it is a little bit weaker. Just Wolfie hanging out here, but he did spray down 3 in the previous round, so a very dangerous player to be walking into alone. Very dangerous player to be walking into alone in the dark, although if you hit him with a flashlight, it will get bright.
Just better hope you're not Wolfie, because that is a heck of a flashbang.
It is a heck of a flashbang, and still a slow round here from Marsborne. They lose Grizz, kind of looking through Ivy, and it will proceed down ramp in through the smoke. Oh, Wolfie flashed out and chopped up, slapped down. Marsborne chop with another, and they do get the bomb down, but lose minus on the approach. 3 versus 3. Look at the health on Chop, right through the smoke. Wayward bullet, more than enough. Wolfie will trade that one out, and it's a 2 versus 2. Still waiting for the diffuser to come in. It's a good shot for Fruit Cup, and now MOTM here in the clutch, but he can't hold on. Fruit Cup, the star rifler for Blue Jays, and you see why you put him in that position. He's more than happy.
Gonna get that diffuse as well. We have map and match point secured for Blue Jays against Marsborne. 12 rounds. This could be it. This could be the finale and the victory secured for Blue Jays.
No? All right. That's a lot of no's in chat.
Yeah,
wow.
Everybody's like, nah.
We're ready to go.
I'm with stream reviews. I just want to sleep.
I mean, I want to sleep too, but if we're here, why not keep going?
And why not? We
in chat. All right. Not the best buy here from Marsborne. They're a little bit light on utility. They do have rifles at the very least, so maybe they just win those aim duels. At the end of the day, they're going to head toward the A-bomb site, and they are getting a decent amount of space, even with the limited utility. Oh, but they are losing men on the way on in. TM able to get one, but it's a 2-for-1 trade, and Marsborne not going to be too happy with it. Still 3 players on this A-bomb site. The rotation available as well, but that's a good shot for Minus. 3 versus 3 remaining. Slight on half HP. Wouldn't take much, but that off more than happy to be low HP. It doesn't even matter. Minus, last one standing. Can he pull this one off? 1 versus 1. Slight will smoke himself, but right through the smoke, we continue on.
Minus absolute deleting Blue Jays from the server. You know what? If there's anything I know about Minus, subtraction is his strong suit.
Well, what does that equal?
Pain.
They're still in Europe.
They are. And hopefully they do great at EPL. That'd be great.
It would be great if EPL was in Spain, because then you'd have the pain in Spain.
Well,
and if they leave early, they'd be mostly on a plane.
That's true. Very true. Round number 19 here, best of 5. This is map and match point, but we've got Wolfie doing Wolfie things. His name starts with a W, and that is what he does, folks. But Minus able to pull this one back. 4v4 in this one.
Yeah, with the rifles really favoring Marsborne here, I do think we at least are going to have one more round. At least this round, and maybe one more after that. Although the money on Blue Jays does look pretty good. This sort of half buy for them, going to set them up to be in a good spot to close this one out. But Freshy going to take Marsborne from behind. That's another for Wolfie. We're almost done here. Grizz to fall. It's just MOTM left standing in the 1 versus 4. Can he pull this one off? He's got a solid minute to do it. But it seems like the pistols have been enough. MOTM, oh my goodness, the headshots. 2 more players to find. What a magnificent pair of shots.
MOTM, is he going to be the man of the match in this one? Is he going to live up to the name? 1v2 situation. Smoke going down, able to secure the bomb. Yes, but no, that is Fruit Cup ending this one. That's the map match. We're ending, we're done. Blue Jay take the victory over Marsborne.
What a series. What a tournament. What a weekend here in Philadelphia. We're back. We are so back.
We're
back
so
at
back.
localhost.
We're glad to be back, folks.
Sure are. This is my first time here, but I feel like I've spent many a time here. Good friends, good faces, not so great gambling, but you know, you win some, you lose a lot.
Indeed you do. That was a fantastic reverse sweep from Blue Jays in this one.
Yep, so you're going to switch sides. Who are we getting over for our interview here tonight? Oh, you're going to go get the interview. That means you're stuck with me by myself, chat. Wait, where's the... That's the camera. I'm going to look right at you, chat. Hello, chat. How you feeling with the end of that game? 13-6 in the favor of Blue Jays. With a fantastic event. We only had this game and the other semifinals for them, but clearly they did not need any more viewership. They were all set to win, take the whole thing down. We are getting up on stage for the on-the-floor interview here. Who are we going to get? Ooh, tapping on the mic. Who we got? We're still looking around.
How do you feel? Are you going to go to Disney World after this one?
I might go buy a lottery ticket because that was pretty crazy. But yeah, we're pretty happy. I was just saying the whole time, like, just
rotate 90 degrees, guys.
We're on that right there. That camera right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Now you're looking at the camera.
But, I mean, that was a hell of a performance, man. Reverse sweep, best of 5 series.
pretty crazy. I mean, I was just saying just to stay calm and to not like just lose sight and just to stay focused on the game. And if it happens, it'll happen naturally. So.
Yeah, and indeed it did, man. That was a hell of a performance. I tell you, man, that was excellent to see, especially just getting signed into the organization. How does that feel for you guys?
No, it feels great. We definitely, it's a lot better knowing that we won the LAN, representing them as our first LAN. So first LAN, first victory of Blue, one of many.
Definitely can be more of those, man. That was especially for coming out as a new team. Great. Bluejays in the spotlight early and secure some BRS points. Yeah, we have those here.
Yeah, we do now. They keep taking it away from us any way they can. Valve, please stop. But yeah, because it's annoying. But we needed the VRS after they took them all away from us again. So we're very happy.
Yeah, man, that's tough. And especially, we see it here all the time in North America. We got to get something coming back here. We got to get some events. You've got the major coming up as well. Any preparations going on for that?
Definitely, we're planning on going to Europe before the RMR, so we're really excited for that. But just shout out Fragadelphia for having these events. I mean, NA wouldn't be anything really without Fragadelphia, so it's always good to come to these events. This is where home is for NA for any sort of tournament, so it feels amazing to win another one.
Man, indeed it does, man. I can't be happier for you guys. The whole team, especially coming together. Snap, kind of one of the newer pieces on the team, too. How do you think his performance was today?
He played really well. Things have been going really well ever since the 2 new additions to our team. We're just playing a lot looser, just kind of getting the best out of everyone instead of just trying to play like a Tier 1 team, just playing more relaxed, and it's definitely going really well for us. So.
And Wolfie seems to want to hold the W key quite a bit in classic style. It indeed worked on train too. So I don't know. It's great to see it here. Obviously, it was a great match against Marsborne. I'm sure you all are still friends, of course, after this one as well. There was a little bit of banter going back and forth, but we appreciate everybody being respectable as well. But you guys going to do anything after the win?
Probably go to sleep. We have to fly out in like 9 hours, so not really do anything.
Oh, hey, that's sometimes you win, you got to go back home. In North America, we don't have the pleasure of necessarily getting around. We've got to find jobs occasionally to support ourselves in our careers in Counter-Strike. We all know how that feels. So, but I believe we've got some trophies to present to you guys. Come here.
We're getting trophies, man.
You're getting trophies. Tyler, bring the bomb on up, good sir.
Oh, shit. Pretty serious.
Come here. Come on in. They are 3D printed, good sir. Wolfie, did you hold the W key today, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Did it work out?
I was negative on train.
But instead, we do have your lovely trophies here. Our Frag X Block champions here, Bluejays. Get in, let's get some pictures.